Before we start the stream, I wanted to conduct a minute silence for Diogo Jota and Andre Silva in their memory. So before we start, we're gonna do that, chat. You get me? And we're gonna start that right now. R.I.P. man. R.I.P. Diogo. R.I.P. Andre. Very sad way to start the pod. This episode, you get me? You don't really expect to start the pod like this, blood. You get me? You don't really see footballers lose their lives during their career. You know what I mean? Brings back memories of the Cardiff player when he was flying over. Same kind of situation, blood. But yeah, man. Obviously everyone knows yesterday Diogo Jota and his brother were making their way through Spain, making their way back to Liverpool. Diogo couldn't fly as well because he had a lung operation that I had no clue about. So they said it wasn't safe to fly. They made the drive, and then in the early hours of Thursday morning, the news broke. You know what I mean? And the both brothers have passed away in the car crash. Unfortunately, very tragic way to go out. You know what I mean? Heartbreaking situation. He just got married. You understand? Married a few days ago. You get me? I see the pictures, him and his 3 beautiful children. His wife, that's who I feel for the most. You get me? The wife, the kids, him and his wife, they were childhood sweethearts. I see the picture. Very, very reminiscent to me and Lily. You know what I mean? Me and Lily been together for coming up 21 years. You know what I mean? So it was true love. You get me? And it's just very unfortunate how it's happened. His parents, both their children, have been taken from them. Their only children as well. You know, they only had the 2. You know what I mean? So it's a tough time for the Jota family. The Liverpool fans as well. They can't really catch a break, blood. You understand? Like the incident at the parade. Now this horrific incident with Jota. It's just, you know what I mean? One thing after another for Liverpool. But we're here for the Liverpool fans. We're here for the Liverpool Football Club. Back again. We're here, blood. You get me? We send our love, our strength, and the family are in our thoughts. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let Monts just take it from here, blood. You get me? Because it's one of his own. You know what I mean? And you will never walk alone, Jota. You understand? R.I.P.
Yes, I don't know, man. It's difficult, isn't it? Like, obviously, those of you who saw the video, I don't know, man. I ain't really spoke about it too much, even with the man them. Like, I ain't really spoke about it too much because it don't really feel real. That's what I will say. It doesn't. It's something that feels very surreal. feel like football's kind of stood still. Obviously, for himself, like I've already said my message in the sense that like I just hope that we gotta send our love to like the family, as I said, his children, the national team as well suffering, Liverpool suffering. One thing I don't want to do is I don't want to gatekeep this kind of mourning to just the fan base. I feel like the whole footballing world has been affected by this as well. So I don't want to gatekeep anything. I just think everyone kind of needs to find their way of mourning and just grieve the way you want to grieve, man. Do you know what I'm saying? It does put things into perspective, like what a lot of people have been saying, where it's just like, as I said, if you've been thinking about doing something, you better go and try and get it done, because as I said, you don't really know about tomorrow. Tomorrow might not be promised. Obviously, him and Andre, I'm glad like he's being celebrated equally as well, because as I said, they're two brothers, the only children as well of the family. And as I said, I personally said thank you to Jota for all the moments, man. As I said, as a Liverpool fan, I've had ups and downs with Diogo, and that's part of being a football fan. You have ups and downs with your players, and like I'm just mad thankful for the moments he's given me as a fan, man. Do you know what I'm saying? He's again definitely gone too early. Definitely never forgotten as well. It's not even easy to like put into words kind of just what's happening in general. As Troop said, bro, it's hard to even catch a break right now with what happened at the parade. Obviously, I was with Roms, Kojo, and a few of the others when do you know what I'm saying? Just when it happened as well. So a lot of stuff's kind of been going on, man. And as I said, I'm just kind of glad that football's kind of stood still, and you can see the impact he's had on everyone. It's, as I said, I just hope that everyone can kind of just, celebrate him and his brother. And yeah, it's not easy. Obviously, from a personal standpoint, obviously, again, him, as I said, being number 20, obviously as well.
No, it's a mad one. I'm not gonna lie. I hear it. It's a tough time. I don't even know what to say. You know what I mean? 28 years old, blood.
For real, it's shocking. No one expected to wake up to hearing anyone in the footballing world pass away, let alone someone in their prime. Just won the Nations League, just won the Premier League, top of the world, and then just life sadly showed up in its most shocking form.
1 minute you're here, 1 minute you're gone.
So you gotta do everything you can do in life, innit? You never know when your story's over.
The man literally had the summer of his life, blood. Got married, won Nations League, won the Premier League. He was at the pinnacle. He was at the top. You know what I mean? And just like that, bro. 28 years old. His brother was 26.
His parents, that's young. Like, I'm 27. That's fucking crazy.
His parents and children are left fatherless and childless. It's sad, man. You get me? Man was driving home, just doing the right thing, driving back to Anfield, getting ready for pre-season, bringing his brother back, probably going to show off the Premier League title. Proud moment for them both, and just like that, he goes to overtake, and the wheel just popped, blood. It's
so unfortunate.
A lot of these sportsmen have gone out in these accidents. I mean, Salah went out in a helicopter. Matthew Harding, helicopter.
The Leicester owner,
helicopter. Jota, car. It's always a form of transport, a form of transportation. Blood is involved.
Wasn't Reyes the same?
Reyes. Forgive me. I'm not even.
Yeah, I might have it wrong myself. I just saw the name pop up.
Reyes, I'm not sure. I think Reyes might have been. But it's just, Kobe as well. obviously basketballer, him and his daughter. But yeah, man, it's tough, man. You know what I mean? It is tough, blood. Number 20. Hopefully, it will be retired.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go on to say. Sorry about that, man. But yeah, no.
Nah, what do you mean? Take all the time you need, bro. You know what I mean? Like this ain't even a. You understand? This is a. You get me?
Yeah, no. No, I was just trying to say as well that again, like I think what we can be happy about or try and find happiness in is just that again, he had some of the three greatest moments of his life: winning the league, winning the Nations League, and of course getting married. In it, I think everyone at one point in their life would like. I'd like to say most people would like to get married. So the fact that he managed to live those days out, I think I think there's something in that to say that he achieved those things in his life, in it. And of course, I think the club, I think it's been confirmed the club are going to retire the number. I think that's the
I saw that.
That's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, again, he number 20, winning number 20. And of course, obviously, from a personal standpoint, I've just with the 20K that Big Expanse has hit, I feel like it's got some meaning to it as well now. You know what I'm saying? I can say that 20K is for him as well. That we've just hit over there. So yeah, man. As I said, just got to send our love to the family, especially his wife. You know what I'm saying? And the kids. And that's kind of it, really. As I said, in no way or form, as I said, yeah, cool. Yes, us Liverpool fans are grieving very heavily about that. But that don't mean everyone else can't grieve as well. I've seen a lot of stuff online, and I just think that as well, that Man United fans, Arsenal fans, everywhere. I think this is a footballing thing as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a footballing thing as well. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a player that all the ops kind of had respect for. I don't really hear no one saying nothing bad about Jota. Even in football debates, ain't no one really saying nothing bad about him, even apart from him being injured a lot of the time. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, with his injury problems. But as I said, it takes a lot of character to get injury after injury and still be able to get back up again. As I said, we just seen Tomiyasu get another injury, so you can only imagine how he has to keep getting up after these things and just going again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I'm not gonna go too much into more deal about it, but yeah, and I appreciate the time to say the words on it.
Get it off your chest, fam. Get it off your chest. I'm still in like shock about it.
Yeah, man,
that's what it is. Still in shock. Like, because when I seen it, because I happened to be up early. Obviously, I was taking my niece to school and then came back and I seen the first post. It's kind of like, said this guy. You know I'll be on school runs, fam. You know what I'm saying? You don't be on school runs for this guy, idiot. This guy dick.
You gotta try and make a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah, trust me to do it at my expense. But yeah, that's what and I seen it and I'm like, what do you like? You know, you just in shock when you see something and you're hoping that this is not the case. Because it wasn't like a reliable source that I'd seen it from at first. And then obviously more news outlets and more people are stating it. And you mentioned it, Troops, about him, like a player losing their life, like whilst they're still playing. Because we look at football as like larger than life. Like they can't be touched type of thing.
Superheroes.
So for this, superhero-esque. So to see it happen, you just don't believe. Like, what do you mean? Like what? Like type of thing. So again, RIP to him, RIP to his brother. And Monts put it I can only echo what everyone else said. And Monts put it perfectly. Like it's not just a Liverpool like fan thing. Like the footballing world has been rocked by this. Everybody, I've seen everybody talking about this. Everybody saying that RIPs. And Mons just mentioned it again about Jota and how he was highly rated. Like he wasn't a player that was criticized. I rated him very highly. I thought Jota was quality. So again, then you feel for him and his family and his kids and everybody else and his loved ones. So, yeah, just RIP. All I can really say.
No, real talk, blood. Big up man like OG Queens in the chat. It says RIP Jota. Still shocked he is gone. When I saw the news yesterday morning, I was like, no way. Prayers to Mont, Hussam, and the rest of the Liverpool fan base.
Appreciate it.
Big up OG Queens all the time, man. Big up my dog Sabs. Hope you're good, Sabs, man. When I found out the sad news about Jota and Andre, it felt like the world had stopped. RIP. Retire the number 20. Hashtag you'll never walk alone. Real talk, man. Looks like your wishes have been granted, blood. Rightfully so. Big up Todd Miller, my dog. Months, this fucking sucks. You'll never walk alone.
No, I appreciate it. You never walk alone, man. Yeah.
You know Todd Miller, blood, straight to the point.
Mm.
Big up my guy Lawrence. I'm getting tired of us being linked with all these Chelsea sloppy seconds. What the fuck next? We play in a blue kit instead of red and white and play out home games at Stamford Bridge.
Oh, don't worry. In a while, when the mood lifts a bit and we move to the Arsenal section, we're gonna discuss this. But big up my guy Lawrence.
Great. Big up Nicholas. Can't look at football the same anymore. Number 20 forever. Love each other. Big up, guys. You'll never walk alone. Love you, Jota.
Well said. Well said.
Real talk, man. I thought that, you get me? We start with, you know what I mean, the man himself, Diogo Jota. As it says, Jota will live on, you know what I mean? I thought this would be like a nice time for like everyone to like share their memories on Jota, you know what I mean? He should be celebrated as well. He shouldn't just be mourned. You get me? He should be celebrated. That's how people live on, you know what I mean? You talk about them, you talk about the good things, you know what I mean? The trials and tribulations that him and Mons went through. For me, yeah, he used to piss me off, blood. I'll just say it as it is. This guy used to rattle me, bro. Like whenever I saw Jota, I'd think to myself, yep, net will bulge in this game, blood. Maybe 2 times it will bulge, blood. You understand? But we're definitely gonna get one. You understand? Whether it was a Wolves shirt, whether it was a Liverpool shirt, he was a true nemesis of Arsenal Football Club. He was like the Portuguese Drogba, blood. You get me? The way Drogba used
Didier Jota, bruv. Let's go.
Real talk, Didier Jota, blood. Because the way when Arsenal turn up, blood, it's like it's like it was personal, blood. You get me? Like people talk about the goal when Tavares gave him the assist and he sat down a couple man. But for me, it was the goal against Wolves in 2019 when I was in the ground and he picked it up on the halfway line and just went and then got to the edge of the box, beam on his left foot, blood. And that was the thing with this man. This man could hit it left foot, right foot. For a short brother, this guy was dangerous in the air as well, blood. You get me?
For a short guy, yeah, bro. That's called bad.
He tormented my life, blood. You get me? It was. I used to love not seeing him on the bench in the starting 11, but now, you know what I mean? It's kind of different now, blood. You get me? But he was always that. Whenever I looked at a team that he was playing against, like when I was playing and I had Jota against me, I was always saying, yo, we have to keep this guy quiet. We can't give him chances in and around the box. Can't give him too much space. He can shift it left foot, right foot. You know what I mean? He's got a little turn of pace. He was a good dribbler. And in the big moments, important moments, he would step up to the plate, blood. You understand? He would step up to the plate, and I'm gonna miss going up against him, blood. You get me? He was a respected op. You get me? You have certain ops that you just don't fuck with, certain ops you just don't respect. Like with Jota, there was a respect there. You get me? It was always conversations with Mons about his availability, never his ability. You get me? So yeah, man. For me, he was a top baller, blood. I think he was a great player in the Premier League time he spent here in the Premier League. That Wolves team that he was a part of, probably the best Wolves team that we've seen. You get me? With Neves, Traore, Raul Jimenez.
Neto was still there. Neto was still there. Even the likes of Vitina was there, blood. You Gibbs
get
White
me?
was there.
Who?
Gibbs White.
Man like Morgan, you get me? It was
João Moutinho and that. I think.
Yeah, man like João.
Yeah, João Moutinho. Yeah,
that team was flooded with talent.
Kilman was still there.
Yeah, Willie Bowley was there as well, wasn't he?
It was a team flooded.
Oh yeah, Daniel Podence as well. Yeah,
I thought even Trincao was there.
I don't know. I think Trinka, had he gone on loan by then? I don't think he'd gone on loan.
I'm not sure.
Podence was a bad boy them times
Yeah,
as well.
Podence was cold. Off the bench.
Really was Portugal. It really was Portugal in Midland, in the Midlands, man. That's what it was.
He always used to remind me of Hazard as with the low trim in it. He used to have the low Hazard trim. You know what I'm saying? Podence, yeah.
They always try to play a little bit like him as well.
Had like a little bit of style with the way he used to dribble in it. Yeah.
But he was a top baller, man. You get me? Top baller, blood. I can't lie.
Yeah, that's cool now. Proper. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad as I said, he had his moments in it. Especially the goals for me, the goals against Nottingham Forest. Do you know what I'm saying? Nottingham Forest, the equaliser. I think Liverpool lose that game. Don't know how the season can go. He scores the winner against Everton after, again, a couple of results hadn't gone our way. So he got some big goals, even though he had a lot of injuries. And he said himself, like, oh, this ain't been my best season. Like, he knows himself, like, he's been out. He wants to do better and that. And at least, again, like, when man are accountable, that when they want to improve, you're winning the league and man still want to improve. And that's just the right attitude to have, innit? It's the right attitude to have most of the time. And man's playing FIFA and that, bro. Man was like a big kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, man is a cracked FIFA player. This guy is like, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if man know about Ultimate
Champs and then getting a brace the day after it.
Yeah, bro. Fuck Champs is not a joke, bro. That nearly sent me off the rails. Foot Champs will drive a man crazy. Foot Champs will make you break up with your gal, bro. I don't think man understand the stress that comes with Foot Champs, bro. You get it? So yeah, man's a proper. I think he even entered the FIFA tournament. Wasn't he in the FIFA tournament as well?
I think so.
He was playing it in the EA. He was in the EA league. On my bugging. Someone needs to confirm that. So I'm pretty sure he was in the EA league.
Yeah, because I saw a video when some kid got smoked by him.
Yeah, he was in the EA thing, bro. Yeah, he was in the E tournaments. Yeah. Safe. Yeah, man was just a big kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can tell. But as I said, man, he's resting, and obviously his brother as well. Him and his brother are resting. They're flying high in it. One of them ones.
What's your favorite moment of Jota?
I'll be real. Because he scores so many important goals, hard to pinpoint one. Obviously, the one where the Tavares assist one, that one had me jumping up and like that one had me screaming.
The one we did a fake shot on Ramsdale.
Yeah. Because like I was like, shoot, he don't shoot. Then he sits down the defender. Shoot, then he sits down the keeper. And then I'm telling him to shoot, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's why I'm not the professional footballer, innit? That's why he's the one playing for Liverpool, and I'm the one wearing the top on the street. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that one there was cold. That was cold.
For me, I want to say the Spurs winner just ruining that comeback.
Yeah, there is that one as well. The Spurs winner. Especially in such a bad season, that was a bad season.
And even then, with all the limbs, he just sits down there and does the whole.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was his reaction. He was like, "Yo, you man, relax, bro. Like,
babe,
right now."
That is Tottenham, bro. All comeback hype. Fuck off,
babe, man. Even the one where he nutmegs Tomiyasu, and he cuts in. He nutmegs.
Oh, it was Carabao Cup.
Yeah. And he kind of scuffed it past Ramsdale. He kind of like scuffed it. He like wrong footed him. That was a nice moment as well. Even, do you know what? There's Liverpool fans, you lot with a good memory. What's the Europa League game where he come off the bench? Was it against not Strasbourg? Who is it in the Europa League? In the Europa League a couple years ago, he come off the bench. Oh, he just done one mazy run. He got the ball, slalom and run. He nutmegs the man, then just slaps it bottom corner. It was disgusting. Absolutely. It might have been USG. It might have been Toulouse, bro. You man, go watch the goal against Toulouse. Go watch the goal against Toulouse. Joke. It was a joke. He just got the ball and he does that. He does it bare, bro, where he looks like he's gonna shoot and then he just fakes it. He's done it bare. He scored a goal against Everton like that, where he just faked it again and just, bro. Yeah, disgusting. Even his goal against Everton, as I said this year, that was a moment still. Yeah, as Rom said, yeah, the Atlanta hat trick was that's when I seriously thought, yeah, this guy's here to stay still, because he didn't convince. I'll be honest about Jota. When he first signed for Liverpool, I wasn't sure about Jota, you know. I'll be honest with you, innit? Like, that's why I said, like, with like I think some people I say this well. I think there's some fans that feel guilty to anything negative they've ever said about him. Like, I don't think he'd want you lot to feel bad about that, because man understands you're a football fan. Like, there's gonna be times where he misses a chance, so you can be like, oh my days, oh, why has he done that? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all right to have said something negative in the past when you're just being a football fan. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say, as a football fan, me and him have had bare ups and downs. As I said, when he first signed, I had Mane, Firmino, and Salah. So man's thinking, like, bro, Shaqiri couldn't get into this front three. So I know damn sure you ain't getting in this front three. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Origi ain't getting in this front three. So you got, like, I wasn't convinced, first of all, when he first stepped, even though he scored in his debut, I believe, against us. It's actually against you, yeah. Like, even though he scored in that, I was just like, bro, Mane, Firmino, Salah, bro, just understand that.
I had to back my tongue and be respectful.
Yeah, just back up the man them and just do the Origi and Shaqiri thing, who I also think are both cold, by the way. Like, I both think them man are cold. It's just, you get it. But then he still realistically broke into the team because he was a better goal scorer than Firmino. Because he could score more goals than Firmino. There were just games that man would just play. And I had to learn that after a year, bro, I had to sit there and do like I was on Coppish. If those remember the stream, I done a whole apology. To Jota going, bro, this guy's a gunman. Like, his all-round game needed to improve.
I'm surprised you were not convinced about him, because when you got him, I was fuming. I was like, this is the exact type of player that we need in our front line to go alongside Aubameyang. You know what I mean?
He probably made them man better because, like, man, them know
competition. Like, there's real competition now, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
respectfully, Origi and them, man, they ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah, Origi was happy to be there.
Yeah.
Shout out Origi. Shout out Divock, innit?
Even Shaqiri, to a point, was probably just happy to be there. Because at that point in his career, you get me, he's a lot older.
Yeah, exactly. And he was, again, and he done it, like, he weren't complaining, didn't have any problems.
Let's not forget, he was at Stoke in his prime. So to get to, Liverpool at the end, he was very grateful.
This is what I'm saying. So yeah, like, I just, like, man, them always trying to tell me months, like, yeah, but he's a bagsman. I used to think, nah, man, like, his all-round game needs to improve. And then man's all-round game, his dribbling got better, his first touch got better, everything just got better, and he kept being able to finish. And at one point, for a lot of the time at Liverpool, he was Liverpool's best finisher. Salah,
I think he was the most clinical in front of goal.
Yeah.
Even with Salah, Mane, Firmino, I thought if it drops to Jota, it's guaranteed goal.
Yeah, header, right foot, left foot.
It don't matter how it drops, as long as it drops within his vicinity, you're in trouble.
This is my point. Like, Salah is an unbelievable finisher. Mane is an unbelievable finisher. Firmino is actually quite cultured in his finishing as well, even though he wasn't a mad goal scorer. But these men are, I've always said this, they're all volume finishers. Salah's a volume finisher. Mane's a volume finisher. Like, even though it's a while since Mane left.
9 goals versus us, blood. And I think three might have been for Wolves.
Yeah. Natural, best natural finish, as I said. Like, and if you actually watch the shooting drills of him, Mane, and Jota slots the most easy. Right foot, left foot. Salah's missing one-on-ones. Mane's missing one-on-ones.
I never knew that you lot called him Diego Slotter, because I never heard you call him that.
Diogo. I think they used to call him
Diogo. Sorry,
Diogo. Yeah, I call him Jota the Slotter. But I was just like, this guy's just a gunman, bro. He's just a gunman. And as soon as he added that little fake shot thing into his game, I was like, cool. If this man plays, I don't mind, man. I don't mind. Generally don't mind it. So I'm just glad that, like, again, for me as a fan, I got to have those ups and downs. It's a bit boring when it's just only ups. It's a bit boring, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad there was ups and downs where man could say I was wrong and he proved me wrong as a fan. You know what I'm saying? And I think as a person, he would know that if someone has a negative opinion on him, go prove them wrong and let them be a fan. So that's why I respect a man's personality for that as well. You know what I'm saying?
You think this was his best season? Or did he have better seasons than that?
No, the one where we was trying to get the quad, where he scored 15 goals. Yeah, of course. If that was the season, is that the season?
2021, 22?
It is. No. 2019, 20, 2021, 21. I think it's 21. Yeah, 21, 22 is the best season. 15 Premier League goals, I believe. the one time he stayed mostly fit as well, because he was playing a lot. Because remember, Firmino, a lot of injuries that year. Firmino was starting to break down. His body was breaking down a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? So that year that we was trying to go for that quad, bro, he was unreal still. And again, the amount of headers bro was scoring just don't really make sense. I'm pretty sure he's like 5'9" or 5'8".
Goes to show how good his movement is that he could do that.
Yeah, the little P.
It's testament to his movement.
That'd be a Hernandez thing, innit?
That
like,
and his anticipation.
Chicharito was like that.
Yeah. Hernandez did that. Tim Cahill was another to take it further back in years. Like them players who weren't the tallest, but like that goes to show movement, anticipation. Like that's not an accident. That he scored so many aerial, like because there's players who were 6 foot plus who weren't as good aerially as he was as well. Like I say, complete finisher, which is rare in today, very rare. That's someone who's good in the air, right foot and left foot.
He's 5'10".
Yeah, very, very exactly. Tells you all you need to know. Quality, man. Quality.
100%.
As a finisher, clinical. I think that's the key term to put him in. Like I said, variety of finishes.
At his best. And brother in the chat, top ranking. We just don't need to do any of that today, innit? You know what I'm saying? We don't need to do any of that today. I'll just leave that at that. But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, man. I think definitely had a wide variety of finishes in this game. We obviously now we'll never know whether he would have got back to his best next year. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at least as I said, it ended on a high, man. You know what I'm saying?
He went out on a high.
100.
Like, if you could, it's kind of weird, but like, if you want to go out, you want to go out on a high, innit?
It's true. As I said, yeah.
He literally had the summer of his life, blood.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like you said, winning the Premier League, doing the Nations League, and got married. It's a fantastic summer. It is 100% from a professional level and a personal level as well.
Whoa, wait, are you seeing what's
Partey's been?
Is it confirmed?
Someone's just come out.
Yeah, it's been confirmed.
Because people are saying it in the chat.
Of the R word, 1 count of SA.
Is it confirmed? Who tweeted it? Because I need like proper confirmation.
PA? What's P? What's that? What was
it? BBC News have reported it.
BBC News?
Apparently.
1 minute.
Wait.
BBC News. BBC News UK. They haven't tweeted nothing. What about BBC News? BBC News?
From the Telegraph.
The Telegraph?
Yeah, a journalist from the Telegraph's reported it.
What's the Telegraph's at on Twitter?
Probably just at Telegraph.
Telegraph.
Tom Morgan.
Okay. 1 minute. I got it. 1 minute.
Tom Morgan.
I got it.
Yeah, from the Telegraph. Ben Jacobs just tweeted it 38 seconds ago. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Sammy that one.
Yeah, Sammy Motbell as well. Sammy Motbell, 25.
They all tweeting it now.
Yeah, Sammy Motbell, just Sam C, Sammy Motbell.
So here it is. 2.5 year investigation leaves Premier League club facing intense criticism after midfielder charged with 5 counts of R. Lord have mercy on my soul.
And he's only just been released.
So maybe this is something to do with.
It comes out as soon as he's.
Maybe this is something to do with why he hasn't signed a new deal.
Yeah.
Maybe this has to be why. Okay, look, here we go.
Fabrizio's just tweeted on it.
Yeah.
Ben Jacobs, here we go. Thomas Partey has been charged with R by the Metropolitan Police Service, the Crown Prosecution Service, which is also known as CPS. If you lot see anything saying CPS, that's the Crown Prosecution Service is a shorter form of it. Has authorized the Metropolitan Police Service to charge a man after a file of evidence was submitted by detectives. The Met has issued a charge of requisition to Thomas Partey, 32, date of birth, of Hertfordshire, in connection with the following offences: 5 counts of R, 5 counts, blood clot, 1 count of SA. Offences alleged to have taken place between 2021 and 2022. Ben Jacobs has tweeted. Everyone else is tweeting. This is definitely why he has not been offered a new contract. This is definitely why. There's no other reasons. He's been charged, mate. You understand? He's not been arrested. He's been charged and bailed. So they have what they need. You get me? They clearly have what they need. I don't know. I don't know really what much to say on this situation. We're gonna have to find out and see what happens in the case, because obviously this is definitely gonna go to court. This is gonna
5 cases though. That's even more than I thought.
Yeah,
5 cases, bro. That mean it ain't no accident, bro.
Like 5 is you know what I mean?
And he's been out of contract for 3 days and it's just dropped. I refuse to believe Arsenal weren't aware that this was materializing.
This is the thing.
I'm not gonna sit here and defend Arsenal.
I know.
Arsenal, I'm just saying in general. Arsenal definitely had word. Like the feds blatantly said to them, "Yo, like, just know we're gonna nick Partey, but we're just letting you know, innit? You get me? So you lot make your move from here. You get me?
Do you reckon it was a payout thing? Because they could, nah.
I don't know.
What do you mean? His contract expired?
His contract
last year. There was an option for a year. So
I'm saying because obviously last year, remember it surfaced again kind of last year a little bit. It surfaced. Remember the whole Spain thing and that, like being abroad and that when it surfaced.
Then he went abroad.
Yeah. Then he went abroad.
He went to Spain. He was in Catalonia, but people tried to say that the Catalonia laws are different to the Spanish laws because Catalonia is classed as its own place, and they have Catalonia police. Apparently, there's different laws in there, and that's why he was able to go to. I think who did we play? Girona. Who did we play? I think we played them, blood. You get me? So, we're gonna have to see what happens in it. You get me? You know the old saying, innocent until proven guilty. Even if you're charged, it doesn't mean that you get me, have been case closed. We need to see what happens when it goes to trial. This is definitely going to go trial, bro. This is going Crown Court. This ain't going magistrate. This is going Crown Court.
I know this is an interesting question. How many counts was Mendy charged for?
Mendy had like 10.
He had bare, innit?
And then every week, someone started bringing out a new one. He had about 18 in the end, I think.
But he bust every single one, innit?
Yeah. He bust all of that.
It ruined it. I mean, it ruined his career. It completely ruined his career. But obviously,
Mendy had 9. Mendy had 9.
Someone said 9, 8. Yeah, but it was a lot.
The mods are saying 9. Yas is saying 30 counts. And Yas is a mod.
30. I thought it was
30 8. Counts is in. It can't be 30. 30,
bro. Because I said to you, 30. He had about 9. No, listen, he had about 9, and then every week, this guy pull up, this guy pull up, this guy pull up. Then it just added. I remember at one stage you had about 20.
Yeah. That's when people weren't even interested as to whether he was found guilty or whatever.
No, they were just adding on. Oh my god, he's got 20 now. Oh my god, he's got this now. Oh my god.
Yeah, so boy.
But of R, so I think the rest of them were SA, but it was 8 R's. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, some of them are Bajan. Some of them are doing that Bajan, but then some of them are also not lying.
Yeah,
you get me. Some of them are doing the whole footballer, millionaire. Let me get the bag. You know, what I mean, we see it happen to rappers, and you get me. We see Shannon Sharp going through that now as well. So we do know that. But there's also ones that actually go through fuckery like Cassie.
Yeah.
You get me? So
So
we have to, we have to look at both sides. But if he's been charged, they must have something.
Yeah, and you got to remember, like there's for the gal that are lying, as you said, there are also gal that are being currently trying to pay them off because there's so much money involved. Money's being
NDAs have probably been signed.
Yeah, like all of that. Like, yeah, man. I'm a bit hot. I can't lie. I'm hot at Arsenal Football Club not as in like Arsenal, nothing to do with the fan base or anything like that. I'm a bit hot that I feel like they did know, bro. Like, and they defo knew, man.
Yeah, 100% knew. Do you remember Arteta coming out in 2022 in that press conference, be like, "Oh, Partey's been through a lot this summer," huh?
Like,
do you not remember that?
Yeah, like, and the thing is, bro, like, it happens in it because even the racist thing with Suarez and the whole club coming out and backing Suarez, like
T-shirt thing.
That was a disgrace.
Dalglish lost his mind, bro.
Yeah, bro. That was an absolute disgrace when we done that.
Okay, I found more, man. Them.
You know what I'm saying?
I found more information, man. Them. Let me stop sharing this one, and let me get this one. Who put that one? Move that one, Lou. I'm catching them. Trust me. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, shit. Didn't even clock that was still there.
All right. So here's a new one. Sam C. You know the guy that used to work for United Stand. So official statement from the police. The charges are broken down as follows: 2 counts of R relate to one woman. 3 counts of R relate to a second woman. 1 count of SA relates to a third woman. The offences are reported to have taken place between 21 and 22. So news is just breaking all over the place, blood. Every minute something's gonna drop.
Yeah, this has
been a crazy.
Any other gal come forward? Would you be surprised now? If any other gal?
Nope, I would not be surprised because now's the time. Like, look, when Cassie did the drop the video when she had the madness in the hotel, look how much of the gal started coming out after that. Oh, did he done this? Did he done that? Did he done this? Did he done that?
Now they all got to go into hiding because man bust case. Now they got to go into hiding.
He's gonna get a little bird, but he ain't gonna get like no big bird, innit? He'll probably get like a 5, do 2.5.
Yeah, because he got found guilty of like certain things. Not everything. A couple of the charges.
He bust the majors though. He bust the majors.
Transportation. Yeah. He bust the RICO. He bust the RICO, but he got charged on transportation of peas.
That's what it's with what he's been going through. That was,
and remember as well, I don't know how the court system works in America, but in England, when you're on remand, they take time off your sentence. So I don't know if they do the same in America. Cause he's been on remand for time.
We talk about I think they do time served over there as well.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if they do the same as us. You'll get like time taken off if you're on remand. So say you went jail for 4 months for your trial. 4 months you was in jail waiting for your case, and then they gave you 2 years. You probably only do like 3 months. 4 months because they take time off your remand. But I don't know if they're gonna do that with Diddy. But this news is gonna keep dropping. Like this weekend, like this might, and it shouldn't, but because of what it is, and okay, it is the same Bayesian, all right, respect. Because of like what has happened, it's a main player. It's one of the, you get me, top Premier League players in the last 5 years. I think this might even like this sounds kind of fuck, blood, but the type of news it is, this might overtake the Jota news.
Might do.
This might actually...
There's a piece of news. Every day there's something new these days, bro. Every day. Something's going on and whatnot, bro. Yeah. I just think the second his party's contract was terminated, now it has nothing to do with Arsenal. Do you get it? It ain't got nothing to do with...
Yeah, now it has nothing to do.
I refuse to believe that there ain't a bit of coincidence attached to that.
I definitely believe there is,
because... And then it drops 3 days after he leaves.
And there's no way that you're saying, oh yeah, if Thomas gets fit, we'll give him a new contract. He's been fit the whole season, bro. Why not give him a new deal? Then there's all this whole talk about his agent wants 10%. He wants $250 a week. Arsenal are not willing to give a pay rise. They obviously know what's going on. They're not stupid. This is a $1 billion company, blood. You get me? These men know what's going on. Police have definitely contacted them and said ABC. You get me? Because remember, the police could have had this up for time and said that they could have told Arsenal this from like March. and said that, yo, we're building our case. And then maybe they went to them in May and said, yo, we're gonna have enough to bag him in July. And then bang, as soon as he's been released from the club, he probably tries to leave the country. I'm just saying that now. I don't know where they've arrested him, but it could have been a thing like he's going to leave the country, bang, immigration bag him. You get me? Or they went to his yard. But Arsenal, they definitely know what's going on. They can't play dumb. Yeah, they can't try come and put out some generic statement. You get me? It's not gonna work, blood. Yeah, this talk has been going on for months, for years. Yeah, when it first happened, everyone knew. You understand? So this is wild, blood. I'm not gonna lie.
This is straight up disgusting from Arsenal the way they've handled this for years.
Yeah, it is.
That's it.
Like,
I'm just glad Partey's getting charged now.
Yeah, better late than never. You get me?
But I've been seeing that woman try and like speak her mind on Twitter, and like her account keeps getting bagged every week, and she keeps saying it's from Partey's representatives taking it down. So it might be just a little bit of justice from her for her sake.
This is
disgusting, though, man. 3 seasons he got to get away with that.
Yeah,
I don't think the players knew. I think the club knew, though. The higher ups knew. You get me? The players probably had their little rumors and probably had their little chats behind Partey's back. But I do believe the club definitely knew what's going on. There's no way that you can have a player under investigation, because he's been under investigation the whole time. Everyone knows this, yeah. There's no way a football player is going to be under investigation and the club don't have no clue about what's going on. There's no chance, bro. This ain't a thing where like you work for Sainsbury's and you're under fucking surveillance, and this ain't that, bro. This is, you are high profile. You understand? You are in the public eye. You get me? You are, people look up to you. People want to be you. You understand? Like, you're on a lot of money, bro. You get me? You are, yeah, bro. This is not a good look for Arsenal Football Club. I'm not gonna lie. The whole classy Arsenal, you get me, above the rest, marble halls in Highbury. Jesus Christ, blood. Certain man are
this guy's this chat's still trying to defend it.
Certain man are rolling.
You weren't there. Shut up.
Nah, this is wild, bro. Because you have to. A man has been.
Shut up.
He's innocent until proven guilty, but we have to realize that this man has been charged, blood. You understand? This ain't like he's been arrested and
been there for 3 years and it ain't disappeared. If anything, it's now led to a charge. Shut up. They have a fucking tribal thing, bruv. It would have been so easy to even try that. We're not even doing that. We're saying we're holding you guys accountable, or the club accountable, because they've known about this for 3 fucking seasons and they've done nothing. They've done nothing but protect him in the hope that he can lead Arsenal to success. It is what it is. And I'm not here trying to put that to you, Troops, or to any of the Arsenal fans in general. This is what the club have done. And this is what the club needs to be held accountable for. It's as simple as that. That's it. Don't know why individuals are still being tribal about it, but here we are. Common sense ain't common.
Yeah. It should have been the second he's under investigation. Bro shouldn't be playing, innit? Bro shouldn't be playing. But even so, I just feel like as football fans as well, I think we might be partly or so slightly accountable to kind of just get used to the fact that Thomas Partey is playing. You know
I got to hold myself accountable, because I say that he's our best defender. I didn't want to sell him. I'm not gonna just, you understand, just flip. Like, I have to hold myself accountable as well, blood, because I put him in our best team. You get me?
As I said, like,
when I supported him, blood. You get me? Like, I'm not gonna stand here and be like, you know what I mean? But I'm not the one. I don't know what's going on. You get me?
This is what I mean. Like, we've had streams where we've spoken about should he be playing and all, like, it's not about the like should he be playing DM, should he be playing the 8 or like that. We kind of not forgot about the charges, but we kind of just moved it.
Kind of brushed it aside. Let's be real. We kind of brushed it aside.
Like, man's even got to hold a responsibility on that. I'll be real, as a rival fan, bro. Yep. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Like, real over here, blood. You get me? We put our hands up and say, you know what? Fair, say no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because the news could have come out today that the charges were dropped. You know what I'm saying?
But this is the thing.
But
He's been under
Yeah.
in investigation for a while, bro. You get me? So it they've been waiting, gathering what they need to gather, and you get me? Like it's like my man in Australia. He's going for a madness. They keep putting up shit on him on Philly.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah.
You get me? Now Partey, he's been, you know what I mean? I don't know why it's taken 4 years, bro. I don't work with the feds. Never have, never will.
Yeah, because sometimes these things do take. We've seen this before, Partey, with these type of cases, especially when it's high profile, that it can take 2, 3.
Like I know with
years.
Or there's some the law is just flawed anyway when it comes to the R.
Yeah, because I don't know that side, innit? I don't know no one who's been charged with that or had to deal with that type of fuckery or thank the Lord. You understand? I haven't been around that. I know man that's got grabbed with food. So I know when feds are on, man, they have to watch us for 3 months to get a warrant on the spot. I know that, innit? I don't know how this situation works, so I can't explain nothing.
The law's dead, bro. The law when it comes to like sexual assault and that, dead, bro.
Yeah, for SA, it's completely
dead.
SA and R's, bro. You have to DNA and
so
all of this.
low on the priority. It's also very low on the priority.
Bro.
Well,
it's
low.
It's geez.
It's a societal problem. That's the bottom. It's a societal problem. It's a societal problem. That's 100%. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. It's as I said, like, what can you say in it? What can you say, bro? It's a mad thing.
No, I'd say fuck Thomas Partey, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm saying educate yourself about Johnny Depp, bro. Johnny Depp wasn't flipping rumored to be, you understand, doing anything. It's when he broke up with her, she tried to pull that. This has been going on for a long time, blood. Educate yourself.
Oh, is he because he's trying to say because did Johnny Depp get found not guilty? Is that what you're saying?
Like, educate yourself, bro. There was no there was no questions, there was no investigations, there was none of that. He left her and then she tried to flip it. This is completely different. I don't know how man are trying to. You get me? Like,
some man are still trying to do the whole point scoring thing. I see a few guys talking about John Terry in the chat. Yo, we know what John Terry is. We know what Partey is, bro. All right, cool. And
I mentioned the Suarez thing, bro. You don't see me seeing me protect my club for doing what we did with the Suarez everything. That was disgusting, bro. What we did.
I support our club over the way we handled the Enzo situation last year.
Yeah.
You see, there he is again, Enzo Fernandez. I cussed out the club for the way we handled Enzo the whole of last year. I was beefing my entire fan base over it. There you are. That's me holding my club accountable. How about you do the same thing?
It's because these charges are
disgusting. Go watch my streams back. My streams back.
Yeah, because these
there people telling me to move on, and I was telling 80% of my chat to fuck off.
There you go.
But here we are. I see a few of you guys have finally found something to point score. Yeah.
By the way, chat as well. Lewis
in the spotlight right now.
By the way, for you guys, well, Lewis isn't even saying that my man's just 100% guilty. He's just saying that the club needs to be held accountable for playing him while he's under investigation, because it's impossible for them to not know or to be completely oblivious on a player that belongs to them.
There's no chance,
especially with how
$1 billion company. There's no way $1 billion company's player is under investigation and the club does not know. This is not. He doesn't work for Sainsbury's, blood. The Arsenal know. There's no way Arsenal don't know, bro. This ain't a thing where Partey can just go Fed station and do what he's doing. And no, the club know. They know, bro.
This is way too coincidental. 3 days after the contract's gone up. I thought Zubamenti was meant to be joining with Partey, and then suddenly that changed.
Yeah, bro.
And like you said, they've charged him. That's the craziest part. Like they've charged. This is charged.
They've charged him. It's not like he's been arrested and released under investigation. They have charged him. Do you not understand that?
They've charged.
I don't think people will do. You might have to break, bro. But I don't think people know that. No,
around for 3 years.
Let me tell you something, blood. When you get, I've been nicked. When you get bagged, yeah, and they let you go on bail and they're investigating, that means they ain't got nothing on you. Yeah, that means they ain't got nothing on you. When you go Fed station and they say NFA, no further action because they have been looking for evidence and they ain't got nothing on you. When they charge you, yeah, they have something on you. Blood.
Your guy Hand of Arsenal spoke.
They're not gonna charge you if you ain't got. Let me go to Hand of Ozil. If they ain't got nothing, even one little piece, yeah, they're letting you, bro. Bro, you man. This I know you man have never been involved in no police business or anything like that, blood. I got it, Lou.
All right, cool.
These, you me. That's how I know, blood. You man, you get me. Don't worry, bro. I'll teach you a few things. Old school troops, you get me? Educate you lot, blood. What's wrong with you lot, bro? It's not, his investigation's done. It's a charge now. So Hand of Ozil, big him up, blood. Break Hand of Arsenal. I keep calling him Hand of Ozil. There must have been a Hand of Ozil at.
No. He used to be Hand of Ozil. No. Bro, he was Hand of Ozil.
He was Hand of Ozil.
He was Hand of Ozil.
Oh, see? So he was. So, okay. So that's why I'm saying it. So he's saying his contract was verbally agreed, and I was reporting it as such. Then there was a sudden turn, and nothing made sense. Today, it all makes sense.
There you
so
go.
The feds have gathered. So like I said to you, the feds, like I explained to you, when they will nick you, release you, and investigate.
Yeah.
Then you keep coming for bail. Yeah. If they ain't got nothing, they keep bailing you because they're still investigating. Then it comes to a point when they have to charge you or stop investigating. If they have nothing, the CPS is not going to allow them to charge you. They have to go to the CPS to ask to charge you. If the CPS say no, they have to release you. They have to give evidence to the CPS to prove that there is a case on him. Yeah? Are you not with me now, you good youths? And it's good to be a good youth. Yeah? You are good youths though, innit? Yeah? I'm not, blood. Yeah? Are you with me now? Yeah? So when Partey's gone, they have said, we got it now. Bang. Now they've bagged him. He's charged. Now they have what they have, and they're gonna get more now. You understand? Simple as, bro. Doesn't mean they have something on him. Yeah, they have something on this shoot, bro.
Yeah,
because they ain't gonna do that, and just there's no way.
There's some substantial evidence there, and like Mont said, we're not here saying that he's guilty. We're just saying that this is terrible that the club knew and allowed him to play. Like, look at the Mendy situation with City. Even though he was found not guilty, City suspended him. It might have took a while, but eventually they suspended him from playing, and he was missing.
Like, yeah, he played like 3 games that season, 3-4 games.
Yeah, that's where it stems from. We're not here sat saying because none of us here know the ins and outs. No one's actually said it's guilty. Just saying the charges are disgusting, and like we saying, to be charged. It's not pending further information. It's not further investigation. Charged. Yeah.
He's not guilty, as Troop said. They just got something. They've got enough. They've gathered enough.
They've got enough to take him to court.
Yeah.
Otherwise, CPS ain't letting them. CPS ain't giving them the charge. He has to go. They have to go to CPS, and they have to have enough to charge him.
Yeah. No.
So when they charged Mendy, they had enough for Mendy. Then he bust the case. Yes. They have enough right now to charge Partey. So now they've charged him.
But that's not But that's not the same conversation, chap. Not you, man. That's not the same conversation as the club knew he was under investigation for these mad charges. This is the conversation. We're not having the.
He just tweeted this.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes on this on Hand of Arsenal, blood.
So whether he busts case or not, again, the conversation is about being under investigation.
Yeah,
the club knew about the investigation and whatnot. Whether the club knew he was going to be charged, that's another conversation as well. But that's the conversation we're having. You shouldn't be playing when you're under investigation. Of course.
Way too coincidental, but man in the chat will still cope. That's fine.
Like, and let's be honest, even if those talks suddenly stopped, I don't know when it was, January, just out between the 2 windows, even those talks.
But even up until March, there was still like positive. Everything was positive. He's gonna sign.
Yeah, but this is my point. That means the season's still going on. It sounds to me like the club have somehow figured out. You've got word. Boom, man's gonna get charged. And like what Hand of Ozil said, 180, innit? There's been a 180 now.
There's been a 180. Like the contract was there,
but he carried on playing until the rest of the season. He carried on playing after that.
So then something's happened in that time. So something's happened in the last 5 months. That's what they basically said.
The club probably just got word, innit?
The club knew already, but Sutton has caused them not to sign him up. This is the thing.
And wait, MX, don't do that, bro. I'll be real. Kears has wanted Partey gone from Arsenal since this has happened, innit? He's wanted Partey gone for time. It's on record. Kears has wanted Partey gone for time. Just because of that stuff, innit? Simply as well. Even though he doesn't rate him as highly as everyone else. So yeah, we're not gonna throw a man's name and don't do that. Don't do that still.
Yeah, that's what these men will do, blood. Yeah,
Throw one of my people's names in like that. Don't do that.
This is looking mad. I'm not gonna lie. This ain't looking good, bruv. And when you got all the journals and when you got everyone reporting it now, like last time it was a man from London. Even AFTV have posted it. That's how you know.
Mm-hmm.
That man, they stayed clear of it, blood. Now they're on it.
I will say though, big up to the Arsenal fans who are still talking against it for like years. You know them little groups, I think the support groups and the women's support groups. I remember them speaking out about Partey still playing for Arsenal for years in spite of all of these allegations. Big up to them because they've been criticized, they've been abused, they've had all sorts of vitriol thrown their way just for wanting him to be suspended while the charges are looked through. And here they are. 3 years afterwards, they got their vindication. Big up to them lot, at least, because they stood up against the majority of that football club who just wanted to throw everything under the carpet for their own good in the hope that Partey would help them. They were called fake Arsenal fans and all of that, bringing drama to the club. No, they were the ones that really tried to keep the class around your football club. They're the ones that deserve the respect. Big up to them. And there's one for everyone who's calling it point scoring. Go fuck yourselves.
This is looking Preda Greek GC is looking madder by the second, fam.
With these man, what's this?
Oh, brother.
Oh my days.
I forgot about that. Oh brother. Yeah, they're finished when that one drops.
Cooked.
Yo, TroopzTV.
They really put Partey's lawyer on the thumbnail. Oh, brother.
Cooked.
Oh, brother. That's all mad.
I didn't even want to put
do you not remember the AFTV thumbnail with like Partey's lawyer in that? That's what we just remembered. Yeah, Roms knows. Oh, brother. That shit's dark.
That is dark, man. That is very, very dark, blood. I'm not gonna lie. Arsenal, we are. Yeah, we're the talking point now, lads. We are the. It's all eyes on Arsenal, blood. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Gonna have to see how this plays out, lads. You know what I mean? Just gonna have to see how this plays out because I don't know what else, blood. I don't know. Who tweeted that?
I don't know, but I'm seeing multiple people tweeting it now.
Is it? So
it's going around the timeline.
Who tweeted this, blood? Yeah.
Wavy Nudge, yo, that emergency meeting's gonna be a problem, bruv.
What, Gunner? Oh my god.
Yeah, when he drops that emergency meeting, oh brother.
Bro, this can affect our season dramatically. This could affect a lot of things, bro. You know what I mean? A Liverpool fan tweeted it. Okay. This could affect a lot, bro. I did not expect that because do you know what? When we were talking about Jota, I saw someone say Partey's got charged. I said, but I just ignored it because you know some people just chat shit certain time and just say comments. Then it kept popping up. Partey's been charged. Partey's been charged. Troops, and then I'm like, huh? And then it's kind of like the Jota news. Like the way I found out about the Jota news was I literally went on YouTube and then I saw that Cal from Coppish was live and it had a RIP Diego Jota. I'm like, what? So I clicked on it. I see him there, all looking emotional. Left the stream, went online, and I'm saying to myself, huh? This is how I feel about this now. Same kind of thing. Like, I was not expecting that, bro. Like, I was gonna talk about this little punk Madueke, about Martinelli.
Oh shit, we ain't even spoken about Noni yet.
This is the thing. We ain't spoke about Noni. We ain't spoke about Madueke. We ain't spoke about Tomiyasu's contract being ripped up today. This news literally broke. Sky just put out a video. This is good. This has gone everywhere, mate. I might have to change the title.
You probably should. Probably the right move. Oh, brother.
Like it literally broke on news. The man is charged with R and SA.
Yeah. Things is big, because things that are bigger than football, and these are two of the things, man. That's what it is.
And it's on 3 women. 3 different women. I don't understand when you have that kind of fame, I don't know why you do it anyway. Yeah, let's just say that. Let's just get that out there in the open. I don't know why these men are weirdos are doing this year, but when you're in that, like, bro, it's literally on a plate, blood, like, respectfully. You can understand. What trigger, like,
some people are just wrong, that's why.
Yeah.
Simple as.
Some man prefer the power, some man prefer the control, some man are just weird fuckers.
People are just terrible individuals. And again, before anyone saying like, "Oh, Partey's not been found guilty," we're not saying Partey. We're talking about anyone who is found guilty of this. Is what we're talking about. Anyone who is guilty.
We've done said Partey's innocent until proven guilty, but it's not looking good.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Have to say that again for people who will automatically assume we're talking about him because of the situation that's arose. But we're talking to people who have been found guilty of that. People are just wrongins, man. That's it. People are just fucked up. Simple as that. That's what that is. Outrageous to do that to someone. Absolutely, just disgusting individuals. So
it's not even a snow. It's man saying snow bunny. It's not even a snow bunny. That's the worst. It's not even a snow bunny, mate.
Even then, it's just shouldn't have been allowed to play for this long. But at least it looks like we're finally getting the investigation that was meant to happen.
Yeah, this is weird, man. It's been a weird couple of days, man. You know what I mean? Yesterday, the Jota news. Today, the Partey news. And they've made it public. This is the thing. Like, it wasn't public before, innit? When they were investigating, it was just an
unnamed player in his 30s. Now,
yeah, an unnamed player in his 30s that plays for a London club. There's a few of them, mate. Now
I remember people were Son for a while because I think they were the same age.
Yeah, they were like naming who's in their 30s and midfielders, and you get me. And
like when the whole
so many London clubs in the Premier League, so that's ample. You know how many London clubs?
But they said a man in their 30s that lives in that's at a London-based club. So everyone's like going for the London-based clubs, like who's 30.
No, I mean, I was comparing it to Sigurdsson because everyone's doing the same thing with the Northern teams back then.
Yeah. Same thing with
Sigurdsson. I know he like stopped.
I don't know what happened with Sigurdsson.
I was gonna say,
I think allegedly he bought an escort that ended up being underage.
Okay.
No, but I hear that. But what actually happened with the case?
I actually don't know.
I don't know.
Because his contract expired with Everton while he was suspended, and then I think he just went back to Iceland.
Yeah, I'm sure he's playing.
Just went completely quiet.
But even in that one, they just suspended him immediately.
Yeah, there was no he was found guilty or not found guilty. Like I don't even remember like hearing about a court case or anything like that. Charges dropped or anything like that.
Oh, Hand of Arsenal tweeted again.
Okay, here we go. Let me share this.
Oh, no, I don't think he has. Oh no, he did.
No, he has. No,
so that's the same thing. He's just reposted. Yeah. He said when I was told he was leaving, I made consistent checks, and finally reported he was leaving. He just changed the wording.
Yeah, he just changed the wording. So this is what he's This is what he's tweeted now. My understanding was talks were heading in a very positive direction, and as I reported as such, then it was a turn, and I had no idea why. When I was told he was leaving, I made consistent checks, and then finally reported he was leaving. Today a lot makes sense. Yeah, this is looking mad. I'm not gonna lie.
So I've got the Sigurdsson thing here. Hear this, you man. Hear this.
I use words carefully.
Yeah. Oh, you know this, bro. You know this. On July 2021, he was arrested on suspicion of, you know what I'm saying?
SA or R?
CSO, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the what you just said, Lewis.
Yeah.
And was released on bail while investigations continued. And then obviously Everton stated that they've suspended the first team player pending a police investigation. So they suspended him. And then they didn't confirm whether it was the same player, because the same type of news was coming out. It wasn't. Remember, it was an unnamed. Before him, it was actually an unnamed player. They done the same sort of thing.
So what? Sunderland? Sorry, Everton suspended.
Yeah, they suspended him. They suspended him.
Yeah, they suspended him straight away. I remember that.
As soon as he got named, as soon as the player got named,
okay.
As soon as the player got named, he got suspended. Like under investigation.
Yeah, England
no charge.
There was no charge. This was pending investigation.
Pending investigation. Suspended.
And his name only got leaked in Iceland because Iceland don't have the same legislations around names and everything. England do.
Yeah, so it says as was released on bail while investigations continued, without naming the player, Everton stated that they had suspended a first team player pending a police investigation.
Yeah, because people were thinking it was Fabian Delph because I think their names are the same and they live around the same area. Because it was someone in the Merseyside region, so they were looking at the Manchester and Merseyside players.
Yeah, so Everton didn't even put his man's name out there. They just said they remember they put out a statement. We remember they put out a statement saying we've suspended the first team player and that. And then the Icelandic newspaper reported that specific player was arrested for and the Danish state had removed all advertising, and then in October 22, set player was not charged but was still put under a traveling ban. And I think then as Lewis said, he's just been over there. And he was actually granted NFA on the 14th of April.
No further action.
Yeah. In 14th of April 2023, Greater Manchester Police confirmed that NFA action wouldn't be taken against said player. And then obviously set player's lawyer said that the player would not sue authorities over the investigation. And then we don't know anything else after that. That sounds like man bus case, but there still could be guilt there. I don't know, but they didn't sue. Man's career done. They didn't sue, but yeah, he got NFA. But I think I don't know how long the travel ban lasts for though. Is he still Lewis? Is he still just not allowed outside of Iceland and that?
Who? Sigurdsson. I didn't hear anything from Sigurdsson or about him after the whole situation. After he got suspended, never heard anything. That does sound
a bit brown envelopey, but yeah, you got NFA. But yeah, the point is that it backs our point. Everton under investigation. Everton went and he was, by the way, their best player.
Yep,
like one of their best players.
Remember, he was doing bits for them in lockdown.
Brother, he was doing bits. He's one of their best players. Soon as that investigation was pending, cut the tires. But again, though, it's CSA. It wasn't just SA. Societal as well. You know what I'm saying? There's a different thing, hierarchy with that. So slightly different case. Maybe that's why we'll never know in that. But yeah. I didn't know you got NFA though. I didn't even know that.
That's peak.
I didn't even know he got an FA. Bro.
That's like man like Ozil got suspended for just speaking their word, but Partey got defended for 3 years. It's disgusting, bro.
Did Ozil get suspended? Was it suspended? He got suspended.
Yeah, he got suspended for defending the Muslim burgers.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he got suspended for. He didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all the way to the expiry of his contract.
Forgot about that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
How long was it for?
He got suspended till he left.
Crazy.
Didn't kick a ball again for Arsenal after that.
How long was that for? Like 6 months.
I don't even know.
AFTV had to limit comments on that tweet.
That man have been on the mad start, man.
And now everyone's seen that.
Real talk, blood. Abba got exiled for going to visit his sick mother, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's disgusting, bro.
Was Arteta in charge them times? He was in charge with that.
Yeah, that would have been Arteta.
Was it Unai?
That was Arteta.
All that was Arteta.
Unai had him flipping cooking, bro.
Yeah, I remember Ozil and Arba and that Emery season. Fucking hell, bro.
Unplayable.
That game against Leicester, bro, the ball just kept bouncing off him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is mental still. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting this news, blood. You get me? Was not expecting this, blood. You get me? It's looking techie, bro. You understand? Innocent until proven guilty, but
You know,
yeah, it's not looking good, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. Just gotta keep our eyes on the situation, see what news breaks more.
Yeah.
See if anyone else steps forward. But yeah, this is mad, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't even know if this is gonna affect the transfer window.
I think the club already made the decision quite early, so I think maybe that's why there was no time wasted on Norgard. See how quickly that got done.
No, but then you heard that there was a switch on him because he was meant to resign, weren't he?
Yeah, so that's why.
And they said it was a dramatic U-turn, where it was all set in stone. All he had to do was just put pen to paper.
Yeah.
And now, you know what I'm saying? Now we have a clear idea as to why.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly.
There's no chance the club never knew. Do you think they're gonna re-sign him, knowing that he's getting charged for this? You're having a laugh.
No way he was being investigated.
Way too coincidental.
Yeah, there's no way he's being investigated and they don't notify the club.
It's not even like he's been charged in October. It's literally 3 days after we released the man from the club.
They couldn't even space it out a little piece.
Come on, man. There's no denying, bro. Arsenal, you have let me down, mate. I'm not gonna lie. You have let us down, blood. You get me? Even if he gets not guilty, this is a stain on the club. Because to this day, technically, John Terry got not guilty, but we know he's a racist. Mm-hmm. And that stain is still on Chelsea Football Club to this day.
John Terry
got not guilty. And he got not guilty.
Yeah, because with the John Terry one, even though he got the not guilty, did they not charge him?
Yeah, because the FA found him. No, wait.
The FA found him guilty, but
the police found him. Yeah, the police found him not guilty.
Yeah,
because
the FA did.
Because they couldn't prove racial intent. The FA found him guilty because they were just looking for if he said the words or not, and he clearly did.
Yeah,
and that's what they got him on.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And that stain is still
saying because Ashley Cole's walking through the camera, you can't tell what he's saying. He's saying, "I never called you," but I don't believe that either.
Yeah, exactly. At least Lewis keeps it true. You get me? But
yeah,
look,
that's where everyone's saying, but you defend your own club. Yeah, fuck off.
There you are.
I said last season I was beefing 80% of my own fan base about Enzo Fernandez when they all wanted to move on. I said I didn't want to move on. So I won't hold my club accountable for the same shit.
look, that stain is still on the Chelsea Football Club. We still use it as a stick to beat them with. You understand? This is going to be whether it's not guilty or not. You know what I mean? We're gonna get It is what it is, blood. It's fucked up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a fucked up 2 days. It's been a very fucked up 2 days, blood.
And they're revealing a lot of morals as well.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people's morals going to be tested, man.
Mm-hmm.
Can you number 10?
That's what I'm saying. It's multiple women. It's 3 of them, bro. It's not like it's one. It's 3 of them's come out straight away and said, bang, they got 3.
The sticky thing about these situations is always that even if you're found not guilty, like
it stains you for life.
So much, it's a stain, and because there's so much money involved, it ain't mad to say brown envelope settings. You know what I'm saying? It's not mad. It's not mad to say that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, that's not even that deep for you.
Marcus Rashford, Anthony Garnacho, Malacia, Sancho have all informed Manchester United their wish to leave. I mean, let's switch the word. Some of them are definitely told to leave. But
we'll talk about that when we get to United.
Yeah. It's just come out now. Fabrizio just come out now.
But yeah, this is mental.
It's just sorry.
This is mental, bro. But what also is mental is that this Madueke situation, blood. You understand? These rumors won't go away, blood. It's starting to piss me off. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, when I see you do a video on it, I was like, all right, this is serious then.
Yeah, it's starting to really irritate me now.
Finally got there, guys.
Yeah, like, because when I was like, oh shit, like, all right, because obviously this nigga Lewis has been relentless in the group chat with this shit.
Look at this motherfucker.
Those that don't know, in the group chat, yeah, anytime there is any form of news with Madueke to Arsenal, Lewis will pop up at Troops and then drop the information.
Only time this dickhead at me.
They're cooking me for just
only time this prick at me, bro, is when he's sending me not Madueke news. And this dickhead's like, he's so sarcastic, the fucking piece of shit. Just another update, Troops.
That's exactly what they're
saying. I got called a liar, innit? Just wanted to know it was true. That's it. And look, we got you a great video. We got with a lot of ad revenue that's going to lead to a lot of profits and all of that. We help each other, man. We help each other. You get your Saka depth, I get Kudus. You're happy.
I don't get this one, man. I don't get this Madueke.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Like that, it's the complete opposite to the Eze. I get the Eze one. Fully understand it as a side.
Because he can play on both sides. You saw the reasoning.
Yeah, but he can play. But he's
but you're gonna be behind Saka. Pause.
He's not good.
You're not good enough to start on the left. Yeah. You ain't better than anyone on the left.
No, I'm just saying the words. I'm just saying the words repeat. I'm not saying.
Why are we signing Madueke when we have Ethan Nwaneri, a man that has more talent in his fucking pinky toe than this junkra? What did you just call him? A junkra.
And I ain't heard that name in years.
I ain't heard that in a flipping minute.
It's very easy to explain Ethan Nwaneri.
I'm getting.
You know what it is?
I'm getting acclimatized with my
pure profit
side because I'm going back home.
No, I heard it over there.
That's like Nancy. Nancy said.
Yeah, my nan. God rest her soul. Blood clot jankra boy. You see me? You lot Google jankra. You see what animal it is. It looks funny. You lot will laugh your head off. That's why I'm
crazy. These men were talking about that on the Yardman show just a couple months ago. These men mentioned it.
Jankra in the dog.
Yeah, man mentioned it. I won't say what we was talking about, but the man that mentioned it on the show. I was just like, all right.
No, you're wrong for that one, fam. That's crazy.
Nah, he's a drunkra, bro. I swear to God.
But yeah, Troops, Nwaneri just gonna be pure profit. That's it. That's what PSR does. It means the academy players, unless you're generational, he's pure profit.
He's terrible. Why are you man looking at him? I don't get it. Big up to a girl.
I don't suck at that. You know they're now.
Why do we need Saka depth when we have fucking Nwaneri, blood?
Why don't you buy quality?
Your profit.
We're getting Eze to back up Odegaard. Man, don't need profit. We are in blood. These pussies are telling me that we can have a party because of PSR.
Nah, bro.
We don't need the blood clot.
You don't need to stop. And Troops called Donny Madueke a jankro, bro. I can't believe that.
He's a jankro. He's a blood jankro.
You know, I've seen Arsenal fans comparing him to Rafinha now.
Bro, a man I'm seeing man actually try and defend it. Like, man, in my comments in the Madueke video, I'm doing too much. Why are you crashing out? Brother, you not dumb. Are you actually dumb? If we sign Madueke for 50 million, that fucks up Eze, that fucks up Gyökeres, that fucks up Rodrigo, that fucks up the whole thing.
They're saying it don't, though.
That?
They're saying it don't, you know. They're saying it don't.
There's no way we sign Madueke, Eze, Gyökeres, and fucking Rodrigo. If Madueke is not affecting Rodrigo, no, Eze, he's affecting Rodrigo.
Hey, Gal.
No, look at you, Gal.
I knew a Gal would pop up.
I knew a
Gal would pop up. Look what he said. Look who's going.
It better be a fucking smoke screen. It better be a smoke screen, blood. Yeah?
But why do you need a smoke screen?
Yeah, what we're like.
You don't even need a clear run. This is the thing.
This is the everyone knows you don't want Rodrigo.
Yeah, and forget everyone knows we want him. Who the fuck else has gone in for him? It's a clean run.
Why do you need this? Why do you need
all of that? Have we seen what Ornstein said about Rodrigo? He said Rodrigo is only realistic if Martinelli gets sold and Martinelli don't want to leave.
Well, then we're pushing you out the door. Man's putting you man's putting you on a Air Qatar, Fly Emirates, one of them Arab planes, and you're going Saudi.
He don't want to go Saudi. Yeah? He don't want to go Saudi.
The man they're offering 73 million. I will kick you out the door, blood.
Yeah, I don't want to go though. This is your Bruno situation. He don't want to go.
He thinks it's too. Well, and he's right, by the way. It's too. He said it's reportedly said it's too early. It's too early in his career to.
Now he can go and then get a move in January like Duran.
Yeah,
look at Duran.
Smoke screen for Duran. What is like again? Like we got to just stop throwing out this word. Smoke screen for what?
When I was saying smoke screen, that was me holding on for dear life. That was me doing up.
We know that. We know.
That was me doing up. That was me.
Yeah.
That was me
reenacting. By the way,
that was me reenacting Lion King. Yeah, that was me.
I
was Mufasa. Yeah, and Madueke was standing looking at me like, "You thought I won't go be here, little nigga."
Yeah,
and I'm looking up like,
man. That's Martinelli's code in the 90s.
Son of a bow.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, unlike Saka, Madueke's took his team to a European trophy at least.
This guy,
my God.
Medal, this guy.
Yeah, we got the medal as well, man. We completed our own.
You know what that looks like? Do you know what it looks like? Do you remember them gold chocolate in Mark and Spencer's? Remember them, innit? That's what that fucking
bro.
Like.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that, yeah, them gold chocolates from Mark and Spencer. It looks like that's what I look like, blood. Yeah? Man, you got a gold chocolate on the fucking edge of around a fucking thing, blood. Yeah, that's what I look like, blood. Yeah,
but this is Madueke win a European trophy, bro.
He's terrible. Let's just clarify.
He stinks. That. Someone dropped blood. A Chelsea fan said he thinks he's the Black Hazard.
Nah, man, that's
not funny.
Say anything.
No, he said Madueke thinks he's the Black Hazard.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
He's trying to get brought along on this Cole Palmer ship, and Cole Palmer's looking at him like, "What are you doing here, blood?"
Yeah, because now I want Kudus on that right-hand side. Yo, big up for the goals against Legia Warsaw and away at your garden, but now it's time to go, man. Big up. I need Kudus.
Arsenal genuinely looking at Madueke is baffled, man.
Bro, the guy scored the guy scored like half of his goals against Wolves.
He did the hat when he bagged the hat trick. Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing here, blood?
He's terrible, yo.
But he had a great game against Liverpool, so
he stinks. He
stinks. See that performance on the left? Arteta might think he's his next Sane.
He is legit one of the worst right wingers in the league.
He's one of the worst wingers in the league. Right, left. He's worse. Yeah. Brad, let's go through the teams, yeah? Let's go through let me show you how shit this motherfucker is, yeah? Yeah? Does he get into... So who won the league? Liverpool. Does he get into Liverpool team left or right?
No.
Honestly, he don't get into the Arsenal team as well, yeah? So who finished third? Chelsea. He didn't even get to their fucking team, yeah? Fourth. Who finished fourth, blood?
I've just seen the lead.
Wait, I'll tell you now.
Who's finished fourth, blood?
I think it was Newcastle.
Was
it? No, Chelsea.
We finished
City were third. Chelsea
who
were
finished?
fourth.
No, City finished third. He don't get in there.
Yeah.
Chelsea, he don't get in there. Newcastle, he don't get in there. Villa, he don't get in there.
He does.
Newcastle. They're looking at him.
Jacob Murphy.
They're looking at him.
On the left, he ain't better than Barnes.
On the right.
He ain't better than Jacob Murphy. He ain't better than Jacob Murphy.
I don't think there's
He ain't better than Jacob Murphy, bro.
That's not
Jacob Murphy balls out, blood.
He's
No,
not
no.
better.
Jacob Murphy
Murphy,
underrated.
Jacob Murphy's one of the most underrated players in the Premier
He
League, bro.
is not better than
Yeah,
Jacob
so-
Murphy.
He is not
Nani.
better than Jacob Murphy, bro. He don't get in the Newcastle team, bro. So that's 6. That's 5 now, yeah? Who finished 6? Nottingham
It's
Forest.
not-
He don't get in there. He don't get in Forest, yeah? Who finished
Alanga.
7th? Who finished 7th?
You know,
Seventh,
Langa's
Brighton.
alright.
No, 7th was Forest. Brighton
He
was
don't-
8th.
So who finished 6th? Villa. He don't get in Villa. 7th, Forest. He don't get in Forest. 8th.
Right.
Who finished 8th?
Brighton, he gets into Brighton. He gets into
Over
Brighton.
Matoma.
No, but
He's
so
right.
He ain't better than,
Right.
he ain't
Right.
better than
Right.
Matoma or Minty. He ain't better than Minty.
He ain't better than
He's
Minte.
not-
He ain't better than Minte. He is not better than Minte. Minte will spliff him. So that's 8 now, yeah? Who
don't
finished
know.
9? Who finished
I
9?
don't know, man. I think we're
Ninth
just saying
is Bournemouth.
anybody at this point.
Who
No,
finished
we're
9?
not.
No, we're not. Minte's better than him.
Minty's
I
better.
think that one's
Minte's
debatable, man.
Like,
Minte's debatable.
level-
We're not gonna pretend Minte's the shit in it. Like, we're not gonna pretend.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Minte's better
come
than
on,
him.
man. Like people are asking for
We're
Minte
not
to join
pretending.
their
Nah,
club.
we're not saying he's the shit, but you don't.
No
have
one's
to
asking
be-
for Madueke. It's fucking Arteta blood.
You don't have to be
No,
better than
Newcastle are, and you guys are, and don't. It's Berta too. Get Berta's
It
name.
ain't
in
fucking
there, bruv.
Berta. It's
Get
fucking
Berta's
Arteta.
name in there, bruv.
Yeah?
Don't do it.
Okay, but look, we've done Brighton. Brighton finished 9th, yeah? Who finished 10th? Fulham.
He ain't better than a Dingra, by the way, either. To be
I
honest.
didn't
Fulham.
get Does he get in Fulham?
Who's Fulham's
Yeah.
right winger?
Who's
Yeah.
their right winger? What?
I don't even know.
Who's their right winger?
They don't play
check,
right
bro.
winger, really. That
I'm gonna check,
Adama
bro.
comes off
Is
the
it,
bench.
is it
Adama?
William?
Yeah,
No,
we are
Iwobi, he ain't better than Iwobi.
Iwobi.
Yeah, better than
Iwobi
Iwobi.
don't play on the right, bro. Iwobi
We are
plays
not
like
doing Adama Traore.
Nah, we said left.
Iwobi's role
Right.
like central, like Iwobi's role.
All right, let's see. Because Pereira plays there. I'm just pulling up their matches now.
He
To
ain't
see
better than
if I don't
Pereira.
know place on the right. I don't
Ryan
even know place on the right.
Sessegnon, Harry Wilson,
He ain't better than Harry Wilson.
or they might play a 3 at the back.
He ain't better than Harry Wilson, bro.
I personally don't.
Harry
think he's
Wilson's
better
more
than
of a midfielder, though, no?
Yeah, but he plays there. He plays there from time to time.
But that's where they play. They bring him off the
Bear
bench.
in mind, these players are not all of quality, but they're better than Madueke is the point I'm making.
Yeah, none of
You don't
it.
have to
I
be
don't know. I think a lot of them
I think
ain't
they're
Yeah.
going overboard.
I don't even
We're
think
not
Man
going
United
over
explain
Jacob
Mur-
how.
He's shit.
Jacob Murphy's better, man. Jacob Murphy's better.
Nah, man, it ain't that bad. It
No,
ain't
it
that
is.
Yeah,
bad.
I think
Nah,
you might
bro.
have going
It's
slightly
that
Man, you
overboard.
man are treating
Nah,
him
we're
like
not.
he's
Nah, we're
Hoyland.
not. Nah, we're not. We're not
Nah,
playing.
he's
Man
not
are treating
Hoyland,
him
but
like
he's
he's
the level
Hoyland,
above.
bruv.
He's not Hoyland, but he's the level above. What does he excel at?
Nothing.
Ball carrying, he's direct.
That's
He works
I
hard.
got Martinelli. Don't need it.
Penalties,
Got Martinelli. Don't need it.
He
penalties.
works hard. And
He's
penalties
a
for
better
free.
penalty taker than Saka, isn't it?
I just
Yo,
think
he
Noni's
works
like
hard and
got
penalties for free
an
and
actual
so on.
level. I think Noni's like got an actual level a little bit better.
That's not shit, lad.
And Garnacho
No,
is one of the
He's
worst.
a better
Garnacho-
shooter than
He is.
Garnacho.
Garnacho is the worst winger in the league. So that tells you where he's at.
He's not the Garnacho's not the worst winger in the league, but he's down there.
Who's the better? Who's the
He's better than
who's the
Wilson.
worst left winger
He's
in the league?
better than Oddbert, man. He's better than Oddbert.
Left winger.
He's a good crosser as well, to be fair.
No.
Noni's a
Flawless.
good crosser.
Oddbert plays left winger. Like Oddbert plays both. Like, come on, better than Oddbert still. Better on there. Better than a couple of man.
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
Noni's a
no,
good
that plays for
dribbler and he's good at crossing.
Spurs.
He's good
Yeah.
at penalties and
Yeah,
he
he
can
don't
isolate
start
his
for
man.
them. I'm talking about starters, fam.
We
He
don't
don't
try and
get
act like
into
Boyland.
Well, he ain't better than Son. Even this version of Son.
Oh,
Don't
Son is
Kulusevski play on the
skinny.
right.
And Kulusevski plays the other side. Garnacho's
No,
dreadful.
I thought Kulusevski could play 10 for them too.
He can play 10. But the point we're making is you have an option to pick one or the other. If that is between Son and Garnacho, I'm taking Son. This version of Son. Yes. And Son ain't it no more.
Really?
But he's miles better. Again, what does Garnacho do well?
No, but I just look at Son and I just think, well, you're going down.
So he is. I agree. But he's still better. Is the point I'm making. He can still do something. He can still
I just
control
think
the
like
football.
he's got more credit, if anything.
Like Son he's still better. He's still technically
Like
better.
even a year or something.
You're not
ago,
lucky you're
like,
getting him Bremer because I generally like, how about this? Before the fuck you, Noni starts for United, bro.
Absolutely. That's how bad we are. We're the
Yeah.
only team.
Starts
Facts.
United.
Facts.
He does.
And that goes to show the level of our attacking play.
You're getting them Bremer, so and that and
Yeah,
and that.
of course.
So your
Yeah,
opinion,
yeah. But as of currently right now, that's why that list that you put out, why do you think there's hella attackers? 4 of the 5 of them are attackers.
yeah,
There's a reason for that.
I
But
think
yeah, Noni would be decent for you guys as just like depth. It's just, you're going to pay like 45, 50 mil, which is a bit crazy.
He ain't even needs. Is he the worst attacker at Arsenal if he goes there? Who's he better than?
Bro, but even Martinelli ain't levels like that. Like, nah.
No, Martinelli's not good.
Well, Martinelli and Noni. I think
agree.
Martinelli's better than Noni.
No,
they're in the same combo. They're in the same.
I'd rather have Noni one-on-one with a defender than Martinelli. I'd rather have Noni crossing than Martinelli.
So I'll ask
I don't know about Martinelli's finishing, but
I'll ask the question again. If Madueke joins, is he Arsenal's worst attacker?
No, because I could genuinely see him playing on the left. Could genuinely see that.
So
Martinelli ain't shit.
So Lewis, who do you think he's? So you think he's better than Martinelli? Who else?
Havertz.
Who else? Let's have the conversation.
I mean, let's see Jesus after that ACL, but maybe
you think he's better than Havertz? You think he's better than Martinelli? And then
who's better than Havertz and Martinelli?
Madueke.
Wait, what? What?
That Martinelli's had like one good season. Like,
the point is that making he's one. If he's not Arsenal's worst attacker, he's one of them.
Lewis, give me your plug. I thought I had the plug. You got the plug.
You a prick. It's mad when you asking me for the plug, bro. No, but he better than both your strikers, and Martinelli, like, that ain't levels. That ain't levels.
What you think? Is it Noni Lewis?
Yeah, I'm talking
the question I asked is, the question I asked was, if he joins Arsenal, is he Arsenal's worst attacker?
No, he's not.
Who, Martinelli?
Okay, yeah, no, Madueke. If he used to join Arsenal, is he Arsenal's worst attacker?
Yes.
That's the question I asked.
He's down there. He's down there.
Who's he better than?
He's the worst.
Who's he better? So the question I'm asking
I think him and Martinelli is a genuine conversation.
Nah, I
think everyone else.
Nah. Martinelli,
you don't come close to any. You don't come close to any of Arsenal attackers.
We know if you change. We know if you change the style of play, and play to Martinelli's potential, which is transition on the break, let him get at his defenders one-on-one, bro. He's cooking. There's no formation. There's no formation. There's no formation. There's no style of play that's gonna make Madueke cook. None.
You just explained the best way to get Noni cooking.
But I've never seen him cook. That's the thing. I've seen Martinelli cook.
What transition 1v1 isolating players? That sounds like Noni early this season.
Like I see him cooking against lower opposition. The relegation. I mean, Wolves in their mandates getting 4 goals. You know what I mean? Like it's not really.
But that's the climate where you get the best out of him. That's why I'm saying. Look, I could see him benching. What's his name? Martinelli. I could see that. Right hand side is curtains unless Saka's injured.
And even then, Ethan's better than him. Even then, Ethan's better than him.
Ethan gonna be pure profit though. Blame PSR for that.
Baffled.
You lot don't even give him minutes off the bench.
Nah, it's embarrassing.
Like
Noni scored at our ground. Did he win?
22-23. That was a second half. What a second half in the away end. Spent 20 minutes doing the Kalu chant because our season was over.
Like this guy's lost it. Like I don't know, Danish, bro. You know what I mean? You change your name about Danish.
He was one of our better players that day. Shout out, Noni.
Like, bro, I'd rather Reece Nelson instead of real talk, Roms. I'd rather Reece Nelson instead of fucking Madueke, bro. Like what? This guy's shit, bro. Really? I am not overdoing it. I am not. I am reacting the way I should. I'm reacting the way every Arsenal fan should. But you're fucking dickheads. And I'm not. Yeah?
All I know is one right winger carried his team to a European trophy.
You know what? I hate agreeing with Troops, but he's spot on, man. He's spot on with this.
I'm not lying, am I?
You're spot on with it, yo. I don't get it.
Shit, blood.
I don't get it.
Like, come on.
There's no. We ain't talking 20
50 million. Man are moving like I'm crashing out because we're saying, yeah, we're going to get Madueke for 10 mil. Bro, these men are trying to use majority of the transfer fund on this dunce.
50 million is good. It's not like the Kepa thing where it's back up and it's at 5 M's.
I said it in the Madueke video. No, God, that's a market opportunity. 9 million. Kepa, 5 million. That's an opportunity. This is foolery.
Yo, we saying 50 million for arguably the worst attacker in your team.
The worst attacker? Oh my fucking Lord.
He ain't the worst, man.
I said arguably. So he's bottom 3. Even you, Lewis, think he's bottom 3.
I mean,
take out Jesus because he's not there. You said Havertz and you said Martinelli. So
You
even
know
though
he
you
is,
rate
blood.
him to an extent, you've got him up. So you're paying fee.
And that's the thing.
You'd lose your mind.
You think I'm funding? You think
I can't. You ain't better than Saka.
I'm funding this?
Hey, Lewis,
Yeah,
You think I'm funding this move?
My
You're
dog.
crazy. You're
You
crazy.
funded
you'd
Cole
lose your
Palmer
mind.
for me with Havertz. Now you can fund Kudus.
Lewis,
My
you'd
dog.
lose your mind
And
if
then
you
we
were
can
signing.
revisit that
Lewis,
Arsenal and Chelsea thing we were talking about last step.
hey, Lewis, you'd lose your mind if Chelsea was spending 50 million on a player you thought was like the third worst.
Oh yeah, I remember the Garnacho saga. I remember that.
You remember how he was?
You lose your
But this
Bro,
is
you
your
was in
thing,
more- you
Troops.
was in
It's
just
either
as much
Noni
denial with Troops,
or-
just
or
as much
Garnacho.
denial.
I get it. I'd be in denial too. I understand.
I'm not
I
into
get it,
now.
man.
I don't want that guy to win in the club. He's shit.
No, not you. When he says no, he was talking about Munt said about Lewis being in denial about the Garnacho thing initially. That's what it is. I get it. I would
Actually,
do
yeah,
the
all
same
this
shit.
talk though, but who got more league goals last season?
Bro, he got
Who?
4 of them against Wolves. Have some shame.
Okay, where's Saka's hat trick against Wolves?
Saka was injured.
Not in both games.
Saka was
And couldn't
injured.
he got in the seasons before?
This
Hell,
guy
I've
is
heard Noni's
crazy.
got a hat trick before Saka.
You are so bro. Saka got one for England. Allow it.
No, in the league.
It doesn't
I'm
matter, bro.
talking
He got a hat trick. I don't care. He got the hat
Noni
trick.
barely plays internationals.
Okay, yeah, whatever makes you sleep at night.
Hey,
Tomiyasu.
what will make you sleep at night is that 45 mil, man.
Yeah, well, boy, you're gonna be flipping restless. Tomiyasu has left the club. Mutual consent. Bit sad. You get me. Tomiyasu, great player, but hear me, couldn't stay fit, blood. You understand? The man will literally smell grass and collapse. You get me? He's even still out now for
You got
another.
you got a new one.
Yeah, another 4 to 5 months. He's had a setback. He's gone. You get me? Contract cancelled.
That was
Yeah.
definitely the last straw in it. That setback definitely made the club.
Yeah,
really fuck.
for me, we should have been looking to sell him when he came back from injury. But Arsenal have got to the point where they're like, you know what? I don't think we'll get any bread for him, blood. You get me? We might as well just cut ties from now. You know what I mean? It'll be interesting to see what they do with Jesus because he's had the same amount of injuries as Thing. He's injured now. I think he's only got until next season on his contract.
No, but
So-
do you know what? Do you know what I think saved Jesus though?
Well,
The stint before he got his new knee injury, he was cooking.
yeah. No, but Tomiyasu, every time he played, he didn't like. You know what I mean? He's not like he
No,
made
he
an
didn't
appearance.
think on my phone, but I just think
And then
I think Tomiyasu was just Tomiyasu, which is again you get your consistency along the board.
Mhm.
But I think Jesus genuinely exceeded. Do you get it? Like,
Yeah.
exceptional.
I think Tomiyasu exceeded as well because nobody knew what we were getting. Nobody knew who he was. We was all clueless, and it was kind of a just let's see how he does type of thing. No Arsenal fan, apart from the Japanese Arsenal fans, the Asian Arsenal fans knew who he was, or Italian Arsenal fans who had seen him play in Serie A. None of us knew. You get me? So we was going into like a whole new world with him, and he hit the ground running. Was one of our best players in that season, and he only lost his place due to injury. Blood, you get me? Obviously, Timber is a better right back than him. We're not gonna deny that, but Tomiyasu, you know what I mean? He wasn't a. If it wasn't for injuries, I would never have looked for a Timber. You understand? I would never have looked for that. So, yeah. Wish Tomiyasu all the best. You know what I mean? We're obviously getting in Mosquera, so we've done the replacing thing already. You get me? Well, not replacing him, but we've got who have we got? We got Timber and we've got Ben White who can play right back. Then you've got Saliba, probably Mosquera, Kiwior, Gabriel, Skelly, and Calafiori. So you get me? The defense is cool. The defense is ready now. The only other news with Arsenal is Martinelli. Ben Jacobs broke yesterday that Al Nassr went in to pay £73 million for Gabriel Martinelli as they target a left winger. Now, for me, if they offered 50, I'd say spin the block. They've offered 73. If they're willing to pay that, then no matter what Martinelli wants, you sell. You get me? You have to sell, bro. You have to get him off the books now, bro. £73 million. You're never in your lifetime going to get an offer like that for Martinelli, blood. You get me? That's if they step to the table and put that bread on the table. You understand? I don't know why they value him at that much. Big up yourselves for that valuation. You get me? So we're gonna keep our eye on that situation. Nothing's happened yet. You get me? I think Martinelli. Rumors are going around that Martinelli said that he don't want to. It's too early to go Saudi, and he don't want this and that and rare tear. So we need to see what happens in that situation. But yeah, for me, we should be pushing for that sell, blood. You understand? 73 million. You're never gonna get that kind of offer. That is pure profit. We paid like under 5 million for Martinelli, bro. You get me? So if there's a way to get that deal done, then you understand, get that fucking deal done, blood. You get me? Other than that, still waiting on Zubamendi. Still waiting on Norgard. Only Kepa has been announced, and you get me. No news or movement on Gyökeres, and nothing will happen with Rodrigo until after the Club World Cup. You get me? So you get me. Obviously, Partey got nicked as well. That's all the Arsenal news for the people then. Big up Josiah. Big up Josiah, blood. Big up the panel from someone, for someone like myself who's been in 2 car accidents. I can't imagine what the family's going through. Prayers up for the fam. Real talk, bro. Prayers up. You get me? Sending love to the wife and kids, especially, and Jota's parents, blood. And Andre. Let's not forget Andre. Big up Guna SE. I saw the news indirectly broken on an Instagram story. Then I checked RTE news, which confirmed it. Yeah, for me, like I said, I just turned on my laptop to go and get me see. Because normally Saeed does a morning live, and so does Hooks. But now Hooks is in America. He's not doing it at the moment. So
he's gone to watch the Chelsea. Lovely.
Dickhead. So I went to look for Saeed's live, and then he weren't live. And then I see Kopish, Cal doing a report on it. And that's when I found out. I said, huh? Went to Twitter, see it was true. I was like, fucking hell, message Mont straight away. Big up Ilya, my dog. I will be here for the Troops 2025 crash out after Noni joins Arsenal. RIP Jota and Andre. Bro, I've done a couple, blood. I crashed out. Obviously, the video that I did the day before yesterday. I crashed out on Saeed's channel today as well. And you lot got a little crash out here today as well. And there will be more if this punk is signed. Big up my guy Lawrence again. Was just watching ITVs this morning where they said that Jota's doctor had told him it was safer to drive than take a plane back to England as he had just had heart surgery. I think it was lung surgery. Bro. You get me? But no one even knew about that, blood. You understand? No one even knew about that, bro. It's kind of mad. Obviously, because of the air, what's going on up above in the air, it's obviously better for him to stay on the ground. But you're actually less likely to die in a plane crash than a car crash. That's you get me? It's actually mad, bro, when you see what happened. Big up ELG. The 4-3 winner against Spurs is the one for me. I'm with you on that one as well, blood. Hey, me and Lewis are with you, bro. Herbs, man, big up your damn self, blood. I hope you're good, bro. You get me? I hope you're good, fam. He says, big up my brothers. It's a sad week in football. It just feels like a family member has passed on. That's to tell you how we are dedicated to this football thing, no matter who you support.
Facts. Yeah.
The way that the football community has gathered round together, it's been a beautiful thing to see, blood. You get me? Big up ELG again. Jota signed and broke into that front three baller. He had them all on ropes, bro. Big up Owen. He was so underrated in the air, scored mad headers. His leap was ridiculous, bro. I mean, it was ridiculous. Kurt Chaos, my brother. Every football fan will agree with me in saying you'll never walk alone. Heartbreaking, felt the same when Bray Wyatt. Trust me. Another legend, bro. Another man that lost his life young. You get me? Legends die young, is what they say. You know what I mean? And they definitely do, blood. Big up Al Michaels.
Garnacho tweet from Fabrizio quickly. Garnacho and United in agreement since mid-June about exit this summer. Wants to leave with a desire to stay in the Premier League. United are prepared to let him go and he won't return for training anytime soon. Villa, Arsenal. One of you two, my guys.
But big up Al Michaels. Jota is the kind of player our fan base would be happy to have, whether starting or not. He could enhance any team. Real talk. Nobody really downplayed his ability still. It was his availability. Big up Jas. Big up Aish. Thomas Diddy Partey. The names will be running around now, boy. Big up Roscoe. Big up Roscoe, blood. Nah. Arsenal knowing about this for 3 years is still paying him a wage and playing games for them is a disgrace. We're not looking good right now, blood. We are not looking good right now, blood. Big up KV. Monts, I told you, big news dropping today. Let's see what happens there.
Oh, is that the one from Big Six Bands a few days ago? Fair enough. Fairs.
Big up Sean.
Martinelli news.
I thought they were the classy Arsenal. We've let ourselves down.
I won't lie, you man spent years trying to use that name against us, bro. That's crazy.
We've let ourselves down. Big up K. Arsenal harbored T. Piddy. Facts. The names are going to be running, blood. Big up KV again. If Mbeumo goes Trossard to Brentford, calling it. Keep an eye on that. Big up Declan. We dodged a huge bullet by not extending. Damn. Did we miss a huge bullet?
No bullet dodge.
That's what I'm saying.
You knew the bullet was coming.
That's the thing. Did we? I mean, I think we literally just put ourselves in the firing line, to be honest. Big up my dog Slims every time. Chat, run up the likes, 1K or thumbnail settings. Got over 3K inside, blood, and we're on 874 likes. Let's get this up to 1K ASAP, blood. Big up your damn selves. Everybody locked in. Make sure you subscribe to everyone as well. Link in the description. Big Six Bants, Sarcasm City TV, and Carefree Lewis G, blood. Hit that subscribe button, you pussios. Boxer Orange is my dog. In defense of fans, if Partey was still playing, fans might assume that Arsenal know the accusations aren't legit. This is on the club at least 90%. Exactly, because they know what's going on. They've been notified on numerous occasions, bro. Like Arsenal can't. I mean, you literally.
Speaking of, where's the statement? I mean, no club statement.
You literally made us look like
doesn't play for the club anymore, innit?
That's the thing as well. They don't have to. They can this Arsenal are smart, you know.
Work, bro.
They can just literally. Arsenal can literally do this right now.
That's dark.
Shit, they can do. Bro. They know what they're doing, bro. You get me? They got. You know what I mean, the whole PR team is kicking in today, blood. But big up Morgo. Late to the stream, but RIP Jota. You will always be our number 20 who took us to victory. My love and strength goes out to his family and friends. Gone but never forgotten. You'll never walk alone.
Appreciate it. Never walk
God
alone.
bless. Rest in peace, man.
Yes, for real.
And Andre Silva.
Sleep well to the both of them, man. They got Roscoe again. United banned Greenwood. City banned Mendy straight away from the club. Playing, and Arsenal let him play for 3 years. Paying him is what I think he means. A full wage is mad.
Did Greenwood get banned straight away? I don't think, because I don't know. It wasn't straight away because there was an uproar about Man United fans being fuming with the club. It wasn't straight away. I don't remember.
I think because they wanted him sacked, though. No.
Yeah. They weren't looking
because everyone heard like the tape and everything, and that's what caused the outrage.
And then when the video dropped, I think that's when he got suspended.
Yeah. When the
yeah. Big up, suck your mum.
That is a crazy username.
Hey, big up, suck your mum, blood.
That's a crazy user. I've seen some mad usernames. Blood. That one is right up there, yo.
He said, bro, I'm just super depressed for his family right now, his wife especially. You'll never walk alone, Jota. R.I.P. bro. You're a Prem legend. His childhood sweetheart, blood. Real talk, man.
That's what the kids and the family.
Pain, fam. Big up Sterling. No wonder Partey was such a good midfielder. Blood had a natural. Oh God. You're not lying. You're not lying, blood. Big up LJ. These are gonna. This is the thing. You see what you done to me, fucking Arsenal, you son of a bitches. LJ, my doggy. They could have announced Zubimendi today, but hey, this club is on some bullshit. To quote Flawless, what are we doing here? Disgusting. They knew for 3 years.
They'll announce it tomorrow or something. Take the sting off.
And they can get away with it still because now he's not tied to the club. It's like Benjamin Mendy. Big up O'Malley. Big up Soviet threat. Burden of evidence is high on R and SA. Yeah, it's a bit mad, blood. Big up CT. Arsenal believed and trusted their player as they should and chose to play him. He's been charged and they rightfully cut ties. End of the story. Simple. I wish it was that simple though, but you get me because we've kind of we're in the firing line right now.
It's one of them because
we're gonna hold corn. We're gonna hold corn.
The thing is, from a legal standpoint, they've actually done nothing wrong, but it's morally that everybody's talking about.
I don't know why this super chat's coming. Yeah. Big up Nevin. Come on, Troops. You don't have to defend Partey. It's bad. Man ain't defending Partey. When did I defend Partey? The only thing I said is he's innocent until proven guilty, and it's looking mad for him. So where's the defense, bro? You know what I mean? Weird one that. Big up Ryan. But why did it take 3 years and Arsenal knew this? I don't know. I don't work for the CPS. I don't work for the Metropolitan Police, bro. So I have no idea, mate. I definitely don't work for the club. Big up Julian. Damn straight. I don't know, Trooper. I'm a civilian. That shit I did in the gutter never came to light. Also, I'm American. Y'all system is different. Yeah, we have different systems, bro. I had to go to court in America for not paying for a train ticket. Whereas in England, they ain't doing me shit. Yeah, I had to go court, bro. It was funny.
I'm not paying a train ticket.
Yeah. I was actually in the court that Diddy was in as well.
That is not
the same court.
So without going into all details, so is it just like you just have to pay the train ticket and that's cap?
I didn't have to pay it. Basically, like there was the train was there. I never had my bank card on me. The machine only takes bank card. The machine doesn't take Apple Pay when I was living there on the path. The path never had Apple Pay. So the train was there, and the next train was in 20 minutes. So I hopped the barrier. When I've hopped the barrier, there was feds hiding behind the wall, the pussies.
They was waiting.
You got a scan, man.
But it was a quick one. Like it was like 10 p.m. I've been in the studio for like since fucking 10 a.m. It was World Cup time. I done 3 streams. I was shattered, bro. So it was you know what I mean. I slipped, didn't it? I slipped.
They got you. You got. Sometimes you get got. You got.
Yeah, I slipped. I slipped, bro. I can't lie. I slipped.
Was it an evening train, like a late evening?
Yeah, it was literally like fucking about 10 past 9, 20 past 9.
Yeah, but there is a certain time where the barrier is just.
Nah, but it's in New York, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm just even. Yeah, their thing's different. 24. Yeah, they're just on dark, man.
Yeah, but when I went to the court, I told the Twitter thing, and boom, you get me.
Yeah, come.
I was
court though. That's mad.
Say that again.
I said court's still mad, like for that. Yeah.
We got Abdullah. Blood. He says Arsenal shouldn't be criticized for keeping Partey. You don't ruin a player's career on allegations. Now that he's changed, Arsenal was right to release him, and if he's convicted, should rot in jail. It is what it is, blood. Big up MB. Big up MB, blood. He says, boy, he played. He wasn't charged, innocent until proven otherwise. Former player now. Okay.
It's gonna split opinion, this, isn't it?
Jimmy Spliff's in the chat.
Big up, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
5'8". Man said 5'8" is no trophy. Hashtag Partey. Jesus.
He's taking the piss, man.
These are gonna fly in, bro.
Yeah.
Big up God going Portugal next week, repping Jota shirt. Come on, bro. Half a rep. Big up TTM. AFC hierarchy running the BBC's playbook is crazy. So shameless. At some point throughout the years, they knew this PR nuke was coming. Amazing. They fucking put us in the firing line, blood. Big up Sal. Big up my guy Sal, blood. I couldn't speak until now. It is very hard to believe that Jota, who is married a few days back and have 3 kids, gone forever. Devil comes when you're on top. Literally said at the start, blood. Literally summer of love, blood. You get me? Summer of his life, and you know what I mean? Tragic, bruv. Big up Cozy. Makes sense why Partey was let go. It does, blood. When you see what you see, it does. Big up AS2 Skills, my dog. I have a doubt. This was a rumor at 2022, so definitely police would have investigated at 2022. So how come Thomas Partey was allowed to play for Arsenal? I can't answer these questions, bro. I don't know. Big up Ryan. AFTV keep Julian on and had Partey's lawyer. Mental.
Wow.
Big up Slims again. I can vouch for Lewis beefing his fan base online.
Big up, man. Beefing bare my fans about that Enzo situation.
Hey. Big up Alios. Imagine Noni on the right, Garnacho on the left, Odegaard in the 10, and Sesko striker could happen. Yeah, that's just nah.
Nah, it's got to be Havertz in the 10, remember?
Yeah,
Or the report say he's starting next season.
Man want me to lose my head, blood. Big up man like K. Panel, what is more likely for Arsenal? Rodrigo Eze, Gyökeres, or Madueke, Sesko, Eze? Also, probability of Arsenal winning trophy. If yes, which trophy will Arsenal win this season?
Wait, Rodrigo Eze. The second one in regards to the trios. The second one in regard to the trios, and in regards to the trophies, one of the domestics. If Arteta decides to take one of them serious, Arsenal could win one, 100%. They're more than capable of winning the FA Cup or League Cup, 100%. So one of those two, one of the domestics.
Yeah, not a major. Yeah, it won't be a major. Big up C. I give smoke screens to my snow bunnies, so they don't feel comfortable about being number one. Always got to get them on their toes. Thank you, Flawless.
I didn't say this. Why are you adding my name to shit that I didn't say? See, yo, my guy, I never said this, yo. I don't know what you're talking about. I did not co-sign this message. I did not state this message either. No, I don't know why you thank me. I never said that. I'll run games and all that. See smoke screens and all. That's all on, man. I have to live a peaceful life. And I ain't doing playing games and none of that.
Big up Joe Wayne.
Check private chat.
What?
Don't bring it up, but I just want you to be aware.
I put it in the WhatsApp chat as well.
Oh shit, yeah.
Are these men actually fucking dumb?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
obviously, we ain't saying that you said it, but we're bringing it up so you know people are saying that you're saying that they're saying you're saying that.
Yeah.
Idiots.
The mad thing out of context is mad.
Yeah.
Oh, you little prick.
What account is this?
Yeah, chat. Safe for letting us know, innit?
I love chat.
Yeah. People are quick to try and do this type of nonsense, you know, and say what and make it out that man was saying something he wasn't saying, man. It's like, yeah.
Not
a
man posted a 16-second clip.
Yeah.
I'm sending for him hard.
I said you're trying to compare the death because like it came out and you're like, yo, just another big update that's just dropped in the space of 2 days. Like the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm trying to play with people's emotions and try and use it against each other. It's bullshit.
Let me tell you to suck his mum, bro. There we go. Chat, go retweet my tweet, please. Appreciate you, lot. Go retweet that one. There's 2,900 of you in there, bro. You lot retweet that. We're going viral, blood. Man, try come for me. I'll come on your mum's fucking throat, dickhead. Don't ever try that with me, bro. Seriously, you little prick. On a fucking faceless account, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, he deserves that, man. He
Don't play
fucking
with me, bro.
deserves
I
that.
told him in the tweet as well, suck your mum. Capital letters, bro. Big up Blassie. Truth, let's be real. Was gonna be Noni or Garnacho. Easy call. Nah, none of that, blood. None of that, bro. Big up Mike. I think Mad Shaky. Oh my god, Mad Shaky, bro. It's perfect for you, man, Troops.
Wait, what?
Man said Mad Shaky. What?
All right.
What?
Fucking hell, bro. Oh, mate.
What?
No, it's a slander name. I wasn't ready.
Oh,
for
Mad
that.
Shaky. Oh, what? Mad Shaky had you like that?
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. I was like, what? Nah.
I thought you saw something, blood.
Nah. Fucking hell, bro.
We got Lee Slims. Blood. Anyone saying Troops is doing too much about Madueke, I bet they think Have Hurts is a great player as well.
I thought it's crazy.
I love that slander, blood. Big up Blue Blood. Thomas Diddy FC talk now. Watch Chelsea win the Club World Cup.
Well, let's hope so, man. Up the Chelsea. Big
up Frosted Myth. Come on, Arsenal. Put the bid. Hashtag Mad Blood Clot Young. Oh my days. Big up Frosted Myth. But look, this is Arsenal. You man, just
Bless me.
bless you.
Appreciate.
Man like Bareles. Anyone? Well, I don't get that one. Big up Oscar. Troops, when does Jamaica play the final? Oh, wait. Fuck yourself, blood. Dickhead. Big up C again. Arsenal sacking kitman Bonique for speaking up for Palestine on social media, but kept Partey employed knowing what he did is wild to me. On his personal social media as well. And he ain't even got like a big following, so someone snitched on him. You get me? Free the kitman and Palestine. Big up Liverpool Dial. Real ninjas said, look, real ninjas shed a tear. Sad day for football. This brings us together. P.S. Let's quit the abuse of players. They're human at the end of the day. Big up Troops. Come on. Big up that energy.
I hear on that, man. There's a thin line between the abuse and criticism. I hear that. You know what I'm saying? Criticism is fine. I think abuse is too far. I do agree with that. Then people should just keep it with footballers. Keep it football. Might start talking outside of football. That's where the issues are.
Big up Jaja. Him say, up your blood clot self, Troops. Really hard, man. Come on, big up yourself, Chargy. Big up Rabinho. This isn't good for our club, man. KSC out, Teta out. It's a big stain, blood. I'm not going to lie. Big up Jansel. Man, like Jansel, you know. Do you think it's going to be harder for Arsenal to sign players considering how they dealt with the Partey situation? I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully not. Big up man like Ed. He was signed in 2020. He wore number 20. And he won us number 20. Jota will forever be our 20. RIP Diogo and Andre. Prayers to the family and friends involved. Clown Lake Clapperall, big up yourself, blood. Why did Arsenal build the Emirates Stadium so close to a trophy shop? So the players can remember what one looks like. Ha ha ha, very funny.
I got a cheap shot in.
Big up Kurt Chaos, my dog. I retweeted, bro. Fuck that pussy, oh. Come on. Big up the man them every time, blood. Gotta back the thing, these little frauds, bro. Dickhead, you. Big up Ronald. DT calling Lee Diddy Ross. And Lee calling Partey cellmate is hilarious beef for no reason on Twitter right now, back and forth. Rest in paradise, Jota. RIP Jots. Just another day on Twitter for Gunner, mate. Chelsea fans are ham rolls. Big up your damn self, blood. Get ready to meet Troops in the car park, Arteta. Cronky, if Madueke signs. Blood. They'll probably ban me from the stadium, bro. Big man ting, blood. You get me? Big man ting, bro. Let's keep slapping them likes, though, chat. We're on 996, bro. I don't know why we stopped on 996, blood. You get me? Keep slapping them likes, blood. You understand? Let's get this up to maybe 1,500. You know what I'm saying? Still got 2.8K inside. You get me? Flawless.
Just grabbing my charger.
Where's that thing that you said once about Man United?
Oh, the Fabrizio Romano tweet.
It was Fabrizio's tweet.
Was it Fabrizio that tweeted it?
Fabrizio, yeah. A couple of things. A couple of tweets from him.
Let's go to Fabrizio. Okay, so firstly, this one. We got this one straight away. His most recent tweet. Alejandro Garnacho and Man United are in agreement since mid-June about exit this summer. Garnacho wants to leave with desire to stay in Premier League. Man United are prepared to let him go. He won't return for training anytime soon. You happy with that one?
Ecstatic. It's just that he should have been moved on already. They're saying here since mid-June. I don't know why it took to mid-June about an agreement. That should have been long before mid-June, but at least we got to the right conclusion with this. And this whole desire to stay in the Premier League. See if a Premier League club wants him. There is Premier League clubs interested in him, yes. But we just got to lower the price. We discussed this last week. I think we discussed this last week. I've discussed it in weeks prior on this very show, talking about it's just like lower the price. Not negotiating from a position of power when it's a player we want to sell and the player wants to leave. Why is the buying club going to give us top price for him, or what we deem as top price? His value is not high whatsoever, and you're not selling from a position of power either. And that should be an easier one to do because of his wages too, because he's not on big money whatsoever either. So the wages is not even a problem. And all like I said, the Premier, his desire is to stay in the Premier League. That's all well and good. Sell him, whether it's the Premier League or it's somewhere else in Europe. Force him out. I keep stating this is World Cup year. Players want to play. He's going to want to be in the Argentinian squad. So therefore, he is not sitting out a year, never mind a World Cup year. So yeah, over the moon about that news, but we just need to be moving quicker with outgoings. Like the fact that we got this amount of many players to move on, and it's now the 4th of July, and we still not sold anyone, and there's not even conversations. None of these players have agreed terms with anyone. We haven't accepted any bids. According to news, there's no conversation about us rejecting any bids. It's just, again, us getting in our way. Yeah, this is the same. Yeah, we knew this one as well.
You get me? Anthony was never going to stay at Man United this upcoming season, and his desire is to explore a move. Real Betis want to keep Anthony, but his salary remains a key point to discuss.
Well, makes sense as well. We all knew that he obviously had the good move at Betis as well. Move him on. What is it, slowing it down? Yeah, we just getting in our own way. I don't know if it's too much money. Man, I'm talking about his wages. Like, figure that out. Like I say, we got the 5 million from Chelsea for Sancho. If this Alanga deal goes through, we get 20% of that. Because it's looking like he's gonna go Newcastle. We got a sell-on clause there. So that's more money coming in. You realize this money coming in from these deals to sort out these wages. Right off, this is the regime before you. This ain't on you. This is not on you whatsoever. You lot didn't sign these players up to these deals, like this current ownership. So that's what it is. Again, it's just it seems to just be a lack of urgency to improve. Like we just didn't have the season we just had. We just had an absolutely awful season under your ownership, as you've got here. And there doesn't seem to be this urgency to improve and get better and deal with these things. The fact that the manager's we're back in training and it's one signing in and no players have left is terrible. Now that can all turn around. You still have the whole rest of July, still have August as well. But get moving. Give us the best possible platform to succeed with the new players incoming. Because you're going to sign. You ain't going to let all these players go and sign nobody. Like Cunha's got, I know you ain't got to the tweet yet, but Cunha got the 10 shirt as well. So we knew Rashford was out anyway, but that just further confirms that Rashford's on his way out. So yeah, it's great news about these players wanting to leave.
Was the next one. One.
That's the one. Love that. You know, I had to delay their return date until later in July to allow them. Like, they should even be delaying their return date. They shouldn't return. They shouldn't return whatsoever. Why should they return? Why are we delaying their date? Again, like, words mean something. with these things. Why is there a delay? The objective should be, all right, move these players on. And you have the benefit of teams that injured outside of Malacio there, the other 4, teams are interested. There's genuine interest in these players. So the only obstacle is you. There's genuine interest in the players. The players want to leave. So the obstacle is you then. You're the one that's causing the issue. You don't tell me about wages. Figure that out. I'm saying transfer fees, drop the transfer fees. If we get 100 M's for those 4, those 5 players or anything north of that, great business. If we sell that 4, that quartet or 5 from Malacia and that 5 for 100 million or north of that, great business. Well done. And you can use that to reinvest in the squad. Cool. And keep it stepping. It's really not difficult. But Manchester United, like I said, I could be here in a month's time eating my words because we've moved on these players and brought in a couple. But I'm not holding my breath on it. Definitely not. So I know what this ownership has been like already in the short amount of time they've been here. So pretty much my thoughts in it. Get these players gone.
And then Cunha getting the 10 shirt, innit? That's it, bro.
Yeah, and Cunha getting the 10 shirt, which was to be expected. He was number 10 at Wolves. We all knew Rashford was over. I think there's another tweet from Fabrizio talking about the actual Cunha getting the 10 shirt and how it just further confirms Rashford's exit and how his desired move is Barcelona. All these men with desire moves. Get what you are. Fuck, who gives a shit what you desire?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They can desire, but these men ain't going where they want to go.
You desire. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I desire to marry Margot Robbie. Who gives a shit what I desire? Fuck desire. You know what I'm saying? Gives a like who can go where you're like go who wants you. Maybe Barca do come in for Rashford. Maybe Garnacho does get this Premier League club, whoever he thinks he is. Because wherever you go, you're not starting. That's the craziest part. Whatever Premier League club he goes to, he's not starting. You're not starting. Like what we talking? You're not starting. So. Again, we just did our own way, but we'll see. But it just seems very, very slow. Pretty much my thoughts on it. But couldn't you get an attention? It was a good. I think we all knew that was going to happen, but happy about that. You know what I'm saying? Promo, of course. I'm surprised.
That's all the news, isn't it, on United?
Yeah, that's it. There's nothing new apart from that just broke. So
you know, dead, bro.
Outside of that,
big up Oscar. How come no club really went in for Semenyo? Weird. Didn't Tottenham and someone
else? Spurs were looking at.
It's just big money. Because I swear, did he not just sign a new deal? But he didn't put a release clause in there, which is surprising. That's the surprising thing. Because Semenyo's a good player, but they want big money for him. Which I think most people don't think he's worth. They're talking of 70 million for him. That's what reports is saying. Semenyo ain't worth, and I rate Semenyo. He's not worth 70 million. You're not saying pound player.
Big up Cow's Corner. Are all 3 of you Jamaican? Yeah.
Yes.
Lewis is the odd one out.
Honorary.
Yeah, you're honorary though. Real talk.
Honorary yard man, up the Chelsea.
Lewis is mad, you know.
Axio, his middle name Errol. You know what I'm saying?
He is mad blood. Yeah. But yeah, Lewis, Chelsea news. Don't really have a lot of Chelsea news, blood. There's nothing really going on right now. Just about like, the Club World Cup, innit?
Bayern Munich are looking at Vega. Sunderland and a string of German clubs and Bournemouth are all looking at Petrovic. And bar that and the Noni news that we spoke about, with Atletico Madrid looking as well as Newcastle, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's been a very quiet couple of days. I think it will be like that for us till the end of the Club World Cup now because, what is it? We can't register players anymore. So there's no point really accelerating anything until that tournament's over with. Kudus will probably go on to at least the 10th of July when the release clauses expire. But they still want a straight cash deal, and we're trying to offer players in the deal. So that'll probably accelerate for a few more weeks. But bar that, nothing else has happened. Been a really, really quiet week from us. Obviously focused on conquering the world and everything. But see what happens when we face Esteval tonight. We got Palmeiras. They've got a string of injuries, apparently, like a lot of defensive injuries. So hopefully we can capitalize on that. But we got midfield injuries. Caicedo's suspended. Lavia's got a knock. So we're going to be about 2 of our 3 best midfielders. We might have to put Dewsbury Hall in the midfield again. And yeah, whatever way it is, find a way to beat them, innit?
Who will play midfield? Lewis, who do you think will play there alongside Dewsbury Hall?
Will be like Enzo and Dewsbury Hall. You might see Reece James maybe invert into midfield. Maybe. As long as Gusto don't play in the midfield, I don't care. I don't even know. Gusto can't even play. Otherwise, I'll fly to America and slap Enzo around his head myself.
What's happened to Gusto?
I don't know. But 2025 Gusto is probably one of the worst things I've ever watched. It's horrible. It's terrible. He is just a training cone on the back post. He can't trap a ball. His first touch isn't good. His short passing is outrageously bad. And like I get it, maybe him starting off in the inverted role hasn't helped his confidence, but ultimately you can't do the fundamentals. So I can't help you on that front. That's got nothing to do with the system. That's just you being a bozo. So you've got another season from me, just because it's one good season, one bad season. But right now, I'd rather Achimpong start games over you, and I'm starting to learn why you were good on the Poch. Because right now, it's just head down, run, cross. That's how you get the best out of him. Hey,
the fall off has been crazy because he was at a good level, and then it's crazy.
I remember Lewis was saying that he felt bad if he'd have to he didn't even want to drop Gusto when Reece James was coming back
because he was playing well. I remember watching Chelsea. I was like, all right, Gusto's performing at a good level, and then it's mad. It is because I watch him. I'm just like, yo, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
You can't just be the manager and just tactics. Surely,
it's got him as well.
Yeah,
it's him as well. It's both. He can't do the inverted role, and that's the manager, and that's fine. But everything else in your game, not being able to pass the ball to a player 5 yards in front of you, your first touch letting you down, being lazy on the transition, constantly being a problem on the back post to a point where it's something teams can target us easily with. This is all you. This is all you. So he's got to get himself out of this, or he can just get himself out of my club, personally. If we got the right offer this window, I wouldn't even mind getting rid of him. I'd give him 1 more year, but you ain't untouchable. You ain't near that for me. Last season, you could argue with the worst player in the squad. So I need to see a lot of improvement from him. A lot.
Prediction for tonight.
3-1 Chelsea. Please, no lightning. I beg. It's a 2 a.m. kickoff. I can't.
Where you lot playing?
I think it's Philadelphia again.
No, you should.
Philadelphia.
Where did you play when the game got called off?
When
it Florida? When it Florida?
I got to check. I ain't got a clue. I swear.
That game went in.
We played Bank of America Stadium. That is Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's Charlotte.
North Carolina.
Charlotte.
Although Philly, it seemed pretty cloudy and rainy there last night, so who knows?
Philly should be all right, you know.
I hope so. I can't.
Charlotte get that kind of fuckery weather because that
was a bad roller coaster.
Yeah,
2-hour fucking delay for a BS free kick to lead to a BS pen for another 30 minutes. Fuck that.
Yeah, when they equalized in the 90th minute, I was like, why the fuck did I come off my life?
Yeah, Saeed tried to reload the hate watch. Then he had to cut it off again after 20 minutes. He could hold that. That was brilliant.
Stress, blood.
Tottenham trying to accelerate talks with Kudus. That might be why we're now talking about going for Kudus without even selling Noni. Because Tottenham might push for a bit more. But I think Kudus should just wait. I don't care if it's been the Clear Lake era. We still look more serious than Tottenham ever have. Ever. Just wait. We get one player sold out of Jackson and Kunku or Noni, and we're going to go in for Kudus. Just wait. Why die at Tottenham? You ain't going to win anything there. I don't care if they won something this summer. They win something once a generation. That's past now. Come join Chelsea. We win once every year. Or every other year on a bad year. So hopefully we get Kudus, man, because that's the game changer.
Prediction flawless.
Actually see how Palmeiras have been doing.
I'm saying 2-1 Chelsea.
I'm going 3-2
Palmeiras
Palmeiras.
got a lot of bad defensive injuries too.
Well, I'm going 3-2 Palmeiras.
He's always picking us to lose, bruv.
Not always. What are you talking about? The only game, every game I picked you to win by the one you lost.
So streak ends this time then. All right.
Okay, we'll be here, man. Don't worry, man. The free
We'll be here in 2 weeks when we world champions, bruv. Up the Chelsea.
If you world champions, I will not be here calling it sick that day.
What?
That
means the World Cup's come to England, you fraud.
I'm letting you know now, troops. These lot win the Club World Cup.
I tweeted already. If they I'm done.
Yeah, the following Lewis by himself. Just give him the login, yo. Just give him the login. I am not dealing with champions of the world for 4 years. No. Hey, Palmeiras, PSG, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, someone.
Anyone.
Not even so much you. You know what I'm saying, Lewis? You're not too bad. The rest of your fan base are irritating, man. That's one thing I've realized.
See, I'm the good
irritated.
I'm the goodie.
You know what? You actually are somehow. That goes to show how bad the rest of your fan base is. That you're the good one. Your fan base is super.
I'm saying this fan base has suffered for years of everyone saying we're finished. If we do get it, it's a very.
I don't know if this is the ones I talked to. I just talked to some of the biggest crooks in your fan. I need this. You know what I'm saying? I need that. Yeah. I can't have you lot with. I even got nothing against Chelsea like that. We got all the same ups, but yeah, you lot can't be well.
I'm saying is we're trying to bring world glory back to England for the first time since 1966, mate. We should be doing with all of your support.
See, this is why I don't want it. I don't need this. Yo, you talking about 1966?
Why?
I'm freaking.
It's the first time.
This guy
nearly 70 years, bro. Football will be
I don't need you. Nah, man, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? We've gone since 66. We can carry on, yo. We can carry on. I'm cool with that. I don't need that, man. Hey, Palmeiras, PSG.
I ain't seen a trophy parade in years, man.
Yeah.
And every time we win a major honor, some world event happens. The last time was COVID. The other time was ISIS. Yeah, we deserve this. We've been waiting for this for years, man.
Yeah, man.
We've suffered. We've gone through a lot.
Nah, I need that.
And then we can finally get the Conference League parade everyone's been asking for. Everyone's like, oh, where's your parade and all of that? We're waiting for our season to finish. I'm waiting for my season to finish. Not the show.
They got suck your mum. He said, bro, I had this username when I was 13 and just too lazy to change. I mean, no offense to anyone.
It sounds like, you know what? It sounds like you were 13 when you made this. All good, man. All good, G. It's just funny. That's what it is. It's just
Big up Mike. First time seeing Lewis on YouTube was when X called him Ethiopian Carlton Banks.
Yeah, that's like one of the two things I always get reference for. Either that or the Sideman video.
Mm-hmm. Big up LJ. Choose if you want to trigger Chelsea fans, bring up Garnacho every time they bring up Noni.
Brother, I have no worries about Garnacho anymore. This would have been a bit annoying when Gittins wasn't signed. Now it's like Garnacho. Ain't even me trying to hide from the news like we were doing last time. It's like, no, just don't believe we're going to go for him. I'll acknowledge that we're looking at him. I'll acknowledge that he's a name on the list, and we've probably spoke to him before. It's not going to progress from here. It's just not. We would have got him as the left-sided option. We got Gittins. It's done now. Villa needs someone on the left. Arsenal needs someone on the left. Now that makes more sense.
It'll make no sense.
I mean, I hear that too. Like millions of left wingers better than him. I hear that.
Big up Jaja. And big up Frosted Myth. Chelsea look better without chocolate Timo Werner. Who's chocolate Timo Werner?
Noni Madueke.
You're talking about Madueke. Must be.
Well, that could be Jackson, to be honest. It could be either or. That'd be so real. Jackson, man, you've let your stocks get so weak. So disappointed.
But that's it, people. Episode 405.
Shit is up. That's all the news, you know. Jeez.
That's all the news, blood.
Guys, because the window started just like so on fire.
There's not even no other news, blood. There's no other news.
Yeah, like the window started on fire and then just kind of just dwindled.
Yeah.
Hey
It's
man,
just
you lot
kinda-
need to you lot need to lose tonight, Lewis. You know what I'm saying? They put some excitement back in the game.
Yeah, we need some excitement.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
weekend.
man. 100%. We need some crash outs.
What would be more exciting than our charge to fucking MetLife, bro? What the fuck?
this, guy,
Nah, fuck that.
this guy is the Black Paul Haven, you know,
Huh?
man. Like,
A reunion with Thiago Silva
this guy got a spin for everything, you know.
or a reunion with Koulibaly?
Tell a lie.
Have you-
I got one thing. Tell a lie. I got one thing for other news. The Nico Williams thing.
Is it a 10-year deal he signed?
10-year deal, bro.
Yeah.
Brother's more indecisive than Gal, bro. It's crazy.
That's the only real thing I got. And Alanga might go Newcastle.
Hey, we
I'm
need
gonna
that.
be so real. Whatever Elanga goes to Newcastle for, that's Noni's price.
Yeah, we need that bread. There's it is.
Arsenal, just stay clear, bro. Seriously.
One of my in the notes said that you lot are willing to pay 45, but we want 60.
Is
You're
it?
not doing what we're doing with Garnacho.
But that's just one in the know, so like I'm not gonna run with that yet.
Yeah, hopefully not.
But apparently we want 60.
Yeah, you can keep 1 and 60 all you want, mate.
That's literally Kudus money.
Yeah,
This is one for one.
fucking... Man, are really trying to fund kudos, bro. This club is just...
60 for them is crazy work, man.
This club is something else, blood. I swear to God. Absolutely something else, bro. The foolishness, blood, is crazy. But yeah, man. Episode 405, another ep wrapped up, blood. You understand? Big up the chat as always, blood. Big up the mods, them. Big up the super chatters. Big up the man, them. Monts, Flawless, Lewis. You don't know the vibes, blood. Anyone going live?
Yeah, I'm going live now. Since this news broke, I'm like, all right, let me
I'm
just
gonna
go
go live later for the watch along. Big evening, guys. Hey, anyone? You guys doing watch alongs for the game?
Yeah, I'll be live on the playback. I'm gonna
Nice,
do on the playback. I'll be live because 2 a.m., right?
Yeah,
2
yeah.
a.m. We'll be
Smackdown
there.
and Chelsea, bro. What a
We'll
night.
be there, man. And go get my Palmeiras shirt and that. I hear it.
Esteban on the back?
This guy's
No?
Yo, if you got it written down, what I'm gonna say, I don't like this shit, you know. Like, this
No,
guy
I
got
mean, you
this
said
shit.
Palmeiras, bro. I want a Palmeiras show.
How
in
you
this round.
spin that? You know what? I'm tired, yo. Leave me alone, man. This guy. Leave me alone, yo. I'm tired of this shit.
But that's it,
rest-
people.
Okay.
Another ep, blood. You get me? Make sure you drop a like on your way out. We're redirecting to Flawless. Big up my guy Ed one more time. He said, let's end the stream with a 1 minute silence for Jota and Andre. And that is a great way to end the stream, blood. You get me? So I'm going to put the thumbnail up, but we're going to stay up for a minute. If you lot want to stay with us, stay with us. You get me? But otherwise than that, redirecting to Flawless after this one. You lot have a good weekend. RIP to Diego Jota and Andre Silva. Thoughts go out to your family one more time, bro.
Yes.
Rest in peace, lads.